Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Today I brought back Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. This is putting the ass back in Tribal. Etrata, Deadly Fugitive is a vampire assassin. It is all assassins all the time. I played this once before. I made some updates today by throwing in about almost half a dozen cards that turn all of the face-down things that I'm stealing from you people into assassins as well, so I can just go ridiculous if anything works out at all. Teach, what'd you bring?
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Teach.
Woo!
Tonight, an oldie but a goodie. Rith, the Awakener.
Nice.
Rith got a new card from Murders at Karloff Manor. Hoping to draw it. Nothing terribly exciting, but it's a good update for the deck. So we'll see if I draw it.
Right. I built a new deck this week.
Right.
It is Alesha Who Smiles at Death.
Nice.
A long time ago, when the stones were soft, we played Tiny Leaders for 1 month. And this was a Tiny Leaders deck, and
We did?
we did.
What
And
stones?
all the stones.
Okay.
All soft, malleable.
They were soft.
One of those concrete
I was
tops.
just going to say, it's a concrete thing.
So it's just
You will get
Yeah.
just a bunch of little duders. I have no illusions that this deck is a finished product. It's kind of a
There are illusions in red.
proof of concept, and we'll see
Swallow
what
my
works
intro.
and what doesn't. Nelson, what are you bringing?
I too brought back a deck tonight. I'm bringing back Morska Undersea Sleuth.
I too brought a deck.
Brought back.
Spoilers.
I did not bring a new one. This is a second playthrough for Morska Undersea Sleuth. This is one of the murders at
Karloff.
Karlov Manor. My brain wants to go Markov. One of the precons. This is the Clue,
Markov
Deep Clue
at
C.
Karloff
yes.
Manor.
So I did put a few upgrades in here, like a Seedborn Muse and a couple other things. I didn't do much to it. I had a lot of fun the first time I played it, so I just wanted to play it again before I decide whether or not or how I want to tweak it some more. So Morska is a legendary Vidalcan fish detective. 2/3, no maximum. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Morska Undersea Sleuth. Morska costs Bant. So I will untap upkeep and
you won
draw.
the ball.
I did. I will be going first.
Did we establish that Deep Clue C is not the name of the precon?
It is the name of the precon.
It
It
is.
is.
Not on the box, but it is.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
It is
because
Deep Clue C.
I just checked the value on all of them to see which one was worth the most, and I bought that one, and it was not the Clue one. That's the most valuable.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the one with the? Is it the Naya one with the bear that's going nuts right now, like in
No,
Eternal too?
It's one that has a couple of Sphinxes in. Ironically, that just
Oh,
worked
is
out.
that the? Is that Mirko or is it the
think-
one we haven't talked about?
It's
yet?
Mirko.
The
It's
Dim-
Mirko.
the Dimir one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I will play Reliquary Tower as my land for the turn and pass to my friend Schnell.
Okay.
Woo!
On tap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, that's solid.
Ain't no party like a Mirko party.
Swamp.
He was the antagonist of the first
Soul Ring.
Ravnica story.
Talisman of Dominance.
Oh my God,
Jesus
here we go.
H.
That's it. I petered out. I got nothing. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
I feel dominated.
Changed my mind. I want a new hand.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to start with a Cinderblade Taps. Go, Chris.
Right. I will draw for the turn. I will play a Rugged Prairie. I will tap that for a colorless, and I will play a Basilisk Collar.
Guys, we gotta
Pass to
stop.
Nelson.
Untap
Clearly the
upkeep,
threat.
draw for turn. I will play a Sky Cloud Expanse as my land for the turn. I will activate it with my Reliquary Tower, tapping for a white and a blue, and I will play an Azorius Signet.
Ooh,
Go Schnell.
it's rampant.
That's not how that works.
On tap.
Well, I mean, what you did was... Oh, never mind. I'm
I-
thinking of something else. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're good.
I know.
You're good.
Okay. On tap, upkeep, draw.
On the internet.
Land for the turn will be a Path of Ancestry. Each of these tapped. Anytime add a mana of any color in my commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with my commander, Scry Un. Then we will ping ourselves for a blue, not ping myself for a black, and then gain 1 extra mana for Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. Go ahead, Teach.
Super cute that you're only pinging yourself for 1. I just find that adorable.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm gonna untap.
I'm gonna lightning bolt myself for 12.
Close.
Yeah.
Clifftop Retreat. Sylvan Library.
Hey, that's a good card. I think I put that in here actually.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, Chris.
Right.
That's one of the
Untap.
ads.
You losers pinged himself before.
I know I did because it will
Fortune
allow
gems.
me to activate Morska every turn,
That's not what I want to do. Is it?
or it will trigger her. I should say.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, it'll work. All right. Field of Ruin, pass turn.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. So. Yep. All right. I am going to play a Selesnya Sanctuary, which ease TB tapped
a land drop or something.
and goes back to. I wanted to see if there's anything I could do by shenanigans.
Okay.
You got excited about missing land drops?
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
if
no.
it's got a target for his Field of Ruin.
Yeah.
Though. I know. Like you did to me the last time I played this deck. Was it this deck? I don't remember which one it was. But as soon as I played
It might have.
as soon as I played the bounce land, you blew it up.
I did.
Go
It is.
Schnell.
Because it's funny. I do it for the lulz. Untap.
There's also a Path of Ancestry on the board with the guy playing Tribal.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I'm not that guy. I won't blow it up. I'll pull up your bounce land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Land for the
Yeah,
giant swing.
yeah, right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. You said.
That's
Doofda.
way
Fucking
more mana
doofda.
than me.
Well, first we'll go to combat.
Hey girl, what that mana do?
Chris has mana up. Tej doesn't. Nelson doesn't. Well, Nelson has some.
I don't. I have to
Tej
activate
has no
it.
mana up and usually wrongs me. So I'm gonna send one commander damage.
And quite often he wrongs me.
What's the booty on Etrata?
It's a 1-4.
Oh God, she got
1-4.
some.
Big ol',
Death
she
touch.
thick.
She
So
thick.
She
death
thick.
touch means Tej is out. Sorry.
Well, can't stop that.
So whenever an assassin I control deals combat damage to an opponent, cloak the top card of that player's library. That one's mine now. It is cloaked, meaning obviously
Offense
that-
position.
It's wearing a jacket.
it is a mysterious 2/2 creature with ward 2. Pass to Tej. Now that I have a 2/2 creature.
Untap.
It's weird seeing a card with no, or a creature with no subtype.
It is.
So I'll try to give it a subtype.
It's just creature.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Doing maths. I'll pay 8 life for that.
Jesus.
Thank God it's not totem.
Right?
Yeah, Sylvan Library is the ultimate totem card.
I will play a Flamekin Village. It will enter tapped because I ain't showing you people shit. Then I will cast a Skull Clamp. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Seems good in a
7,
token deck.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Alright, draw for the turn. I will play this Plans, and I'll play one of the cards that inspired me to build this deck.
Heyo.
3 mana. I will cast Delny Streetwise Lookout. It is a 2/2 legendary human scout. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And if an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Yeesh.
Pass to Nelson.
Before the end of your turn, I'm going to blue. Ow for a blue. I'm not gonna take it.
Just blued himself.
No, I'm just accidentally blew myself. Sakashima's Protege. I'm gonna flash that in. It has Cascade, and I will resolve that. But then once it's done, I may have Sakashima's Protege enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn.
That's a good one to copy.
So unless I find
is a good
something
one to
better,
copy.
Cool.
yeah. So I could get a land or whatever.
Well, I mean,
But anyway,
I run that in
I know.
promos.
So
I think it's the first time it clicked in my head that it's a permanent.
I need a non-land. You may cast a spell. Okay, when you cast a spell, exile cards on the top of your library. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile card at the bottom of your library in a random order. So this goes there. I can cast Pax Disdain. Choose a creature type. Target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of the turn for each permanent of the chosen type you control. And just, I don't want to kill Delny. because then I won't have a legal target.
Yeah, 'cause then you won't have one.
Sakashima comes into play.
You play land. You can get planes.
Shush. Okay. I'm gonna choose rogues.
You don't have to cast it.
Oh, I may cast it. Okay, it just goes
On the bottom.
On the bottom, yeah.
Whatever. Garbage. Sakashima becomes Delny.
Got it.
Go ahead, Chris. Back to the end of your turn, and then back to the.
Go Nelson.
All right,
beginning of
untap,
Nelson's.
upkeep, and draw for turn.
Everybody does, but I liked it.
It's real good.
The ability of a creature you control, power 2 less triggers. Oh damn! Multiple.
Yavimaya Coast. So.
Coast.
Ghost. I'm going to tap my Yavimaya Coast to activate my Skycloud Expanse.
Good tasting beer.
So then I'm going to tap for
Because I
4,
like good tasting beer.
and I'm going to cast Ethereal Investigator. 2/3 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, investigate X times, where X is the number of opponents you have.
I quit.
Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Clue. I get trace clues. Can I borrow a die? Thank you.
Only if you say clue like the Hardly Boys for the rest of the game.
This is
I've got such a clue.
Such a clue.
Go
Schnell.
raging clue right now.
Untap.
I maintain that would be the ultimate clue token. It's just those guys sitting there biting their lips.
Land return swamp. We will drop a burnished heart. We will go to combat.
Burnished Heart was pretty good.
I will send my 2/2 mysterious creature at Chris and my Etrata deadly fugitive at Nelson.
It's got death touch, right?
1/4 death touch.
I have no blocks.
I'll actually get 2 cards because it's a creature power 2 or less.
Wait,
So-
what now? Oh, it triggers
Delny-
twice.
Delny
Do
triggers
I
twice.
want to give you 2 cards, or do I want to throw something in front of it? Whatever.
Okay.
Where's
One
the commander damage? Schnell has given me 1 commander damage.
And then face down creatures I can pay for to turn them face up or cast it if I want to. So, ugh. Yeah, Delny was a really good addition to this deck.
So if there's spells, can you cast the spells, or do they have to stay the copies?
It's so face down creatures have for 4 mana. Turn this creature face up. If you can't, exile it. Then you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost.
Got it. So,
So-
you get it for no matter what it is, or you get it no matter what it
4
is.
mana, unless it's a land. Then I just
As long as it's a spell, you get it.
yeah. Well, if it's a land, I just exile it because I can't cast lands. That will post. Yeah, that'll be it for me.
But I wouldn't pay 4 mana to exile a
What's
land.
that? I'll keep nothing. Draw 1.
I don't like that Sylvan at all.
Draw 3. Why not?
I don't like his commander. And the Delny that you donated to him.
No, I got my own. I'm no thief, except for the cards I've stolen.
He's a plagiarist,
Yeah.
not a thief.
Thinking,
Yes.
I'm going to.
I feel like I should do this, even though it's not cool.
My only costs 6 mana though, so it's way worse than yours.
You had 6 mana on like turn 2.
Shut up.
For 3 extra mana, your Delny had Cascade.
Yeah, I didn't get anything worth.
I was going to say that unfortunately didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But still, you're right. It had Cascade Staple on it.
I'm going to draw 1. Pay no life. I'm going to keep 1.
Okay.
There it is. I'm going to play a forest as my last turn.
Are you keeping any of them?
I kept 1.
1. Okay.
Didn't plan that out.
So he didn't have to
1, 2,
spend
3,
any
4.
or his life because
Right.
yeah, if you keep the minimum.
Yeah, I didn't plan that out well at all.
Excellent.
I screwed up. Oh well.
Screw and goo.
Crew, screw, and goo.
I will cast Monastery Mentor. 2/2 human monk with prowess. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess.
Got it.
I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
Yeah, I screwed that turn up.
Good.
Land for the turn will be spectator seating. And then I will pay 4 mana for a build your own Burnished Heart. Core Cartographer. 2/2 Core Scout. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a Plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library, but it triggers twice due to Delny. So I will get 2 Plains cards. Because it's power 2 or less.
Yep.
Okay.
Neat.
And that is all I will do with my turn.
Is Delny a mythic or?
Yes.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Super expensive, isn't it?
Oh,
Or
mildly,
it
yeah.
might be one of those
I was
where it's
gonna say-
not expensive, but
It's like 20 something.
people are hyping it up. Okay.
Yeah. I still haven't pulled one, and I haven't ordered one.
I ordered it. I had to.
Yeah.
My kid's name's Delaney.
All right, I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna activate the Skycloud Expanse with the Yapamaya Coast. I'm gonna pay 5. I'm going to fumigate. Destroy all creatures. I gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Probably drawing out a counterspell, but I don't like this board state at all.
I'm okay with that.
I'm less than okay with that. So all I'm going to do in response is going to sacrifice my Burnished Heart, search my library for 2 basics, put them on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Anyone else have?
Nope, I have no responses.
How many creatures are dying? 1.
Yeah.
Oh. You have more responses?
We don't know.
Maybe.
I probably don't. I don't.
This is to enter the battlefield tapped, right?
5, yeah.
Do I
6,
not have a...
7, 8.
Apparently
9.
this deck doesn't run islands. Up there.
Do I not have a Godless Shrine in this deck? That would be weird.
All right.
You're doing that thing I did that one time.
It's not in my hand, is it? No. That's odd. I could have swore I did.
Okay, so Nelson's shit resolves?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You gain your 9 life.
Yep.
This aggression, will not stand, man.
Sorry, bro.
Exile.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they stay face down, right?
Correct.
Because they are cloaked,
Exile.
and we doth not know what they
Only he
are.
knows. Schnell. Keeper of secrets.
Yes.
That's it for me. Go Schnell.
Okay.
Dead fugitive.
Untap. Upkeep. River of Tears will be the land for the turn. And then 1, 2, 3, and commander tax for Etrata. And because Etrata shares a creature type with Etrata, I get to scry one. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. Pass to Teach.
Untap.
Nelson with the game slowing.
Draw. Draw. Draw.
slowing. Bubble Baduna.
I will.
What you got, Home Slice?
The lands I grabbed were a Sabai Triumph and a regular basic Plains.
Okay.
Pay
Because
4 to
I'm
keep an
basic.
extra. Land for turn will be a Plains. I will cast an Arbor Elf. Tap it to untap a Forest.
Too strong.
6.
Because it doesn't say basic forest. Card's busted.
I have a feeling that if I'm going to do this, now is the time to. I'm also going to cast Luminarch Ascension.
Oof. So
Beginning of each opponent's end step.
Counterspell?
I didn't lose life this turn. I may put a quest counter on Luminarch Ascension.
it's a real Nelson card.
I can pay 1 and a white to create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying, but I can only activate it if it has 4 or more quest counters on it.
Got it.
But it's right after a board wipe, and the only one with the creature is Mr. Schnell.
And I'm gonna come for you.
I believe he will. I will pass turn.
I don't know what to do now.
Disenchant. Disenchant.
Disenchant, that enchant.
Land for the turn will be a Shire Terrace.
I love shards.
Great,
Get
man.
more of those for decks.
I pulled a few, and then I ordered 2 more playsets.
Yeah.
Because they just
I
belong
ordered
to every
8 of
deck.
them.
Playset,
I ordered,
EDH playset. You just ordered 2 more copies.
No.
Okay.
8 more copies. I think I have a dozen of them now.
I ordered 8 escape tunnels too.
TD.
Here we go. Wastelands.
I will pay 3 mana. I will cast my commander, Alesha, who
Path
smiles
of
at me.
Ancestry also works. So.
She is a 3/2 first striker. I'm sorry, they.
Oh yeah.
She's the first trans person in Magic Canon.
I think she,
They
I,
are.
I think she's
Look into it.
trans.
Yes.
I think she's trans.
Yes.
But I think
Yes.
she's
She
a
identifies as a she.
because I think she wants to be her grandma. If I remember the story correctly.
And then, I should finish reading her. I'm gonna offend somebody with a magic card.
no.
This card.
This card is a 3/2 first striker.
Just literally read card name in
Yep.
brackets.
Whenever Alesha attacks, I may pay 2 hybrid Orzhov mana. If you do, return target creature with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Pay 3 mana. I will cast
Feel silly about that board right now.
Lauren of the Third Path. I will target the Luminac Ascension.
Excellent.
When it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment.
I love
Alright.
that card. Lauren is a great card.
Got him.
Then I will
'Cause
cast
then
this
she-
for a black.
Because then you can tap Lauren to draw with an opponent, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I will
also
cast Tortured Existence.
Uh,
Another card I love.
What does that one do?
Pay a
brings
black,
them back?
choose and discard a creature card to return a creature card to my hand. From
Phyrexian Reclamation.
Sack
Sack
from
to
the
bring
hand.
it back.
Yep.
Yeah, sack from the hand.
Pass to Nelson.
Alright, I will
Second in the
untap.
hand is worth 2 in the bush.
That's how people get pregnant. Upkeep and
Sack from the hand.
Draw.
It's a book I published on Amazon.
A second
that
in the
relic-
hand.
that
Other
reliquary
locker
tower.
Adventures.
let's see.
Experiences. I believe the title is Experiences.
God, remember when I had that Delny?
Yeah. That's super cool for you.
It was. I missed it.
Let's see here. I'm gonna tap.
Forgot I stuck this in here.
Let's
That's
see.
she said.
Oh my. Like, I knew it was funny, and then my brain started going through the implications of that statement in Tejas context. It's just like, it's fucking worse.
I'm going to tap
Frequently
5,
spoken
tap
at
for 5.
ER visits.
Yeah.
Paying 1 to tap the
stuck that in there.
Yavimai for green, and I will cast Seedborn Muse.
Oh man.
And then I will pass the turn to my friend Schnell.
Before the end of Nelson's turn,
Yeah, it's
his
gonna
enemy
die.
Schnell is going to pay the ultimate price and destroy target mono-colored creature. Because that's too fucking good. I'm sorry.
No, that's alright.
Okay. Schnell's turn.
The thing I like about this deck is it afforded me a place to play a lot of cards I've never put in decks before. That's always fun.
That's always fun.
Well, now I feel bad for hitting Nelson's thing. So I'm going to go to combat.
He's life total.
And
He's life leader.
He is life total. Chris, you also have life total. I'm going to send a 1/4 Death Touch your way.
I will take the damage.
Okay. You take 1 commander. And then I'm going to cloak this. Yeah. Someday, I'm going to get something I can actually flip up. It's going to be great.
I'm surprised it wasn't.
Flip it up.
Whoop, we almost did that wrong. We're going to use the Path of Ancestry for a Vampire Nighthawk, a very classic non-assassin. I don't know why I needed to do that.
He's a shaman.
He is a vampire shaman and not. Yeah, but he is a 2/3 flying Death Touch lifelink. He's just a solid fucking creature.
Yeah.
Vampire shaman.
So we do want more assassins out there. So I'm going to Irenicus's Vile Duplication my commander. Create
that
a
card.
token that's a copy of target creature I control, except the token has flying and isn't legendary if that creature twas.
I know it's an uncommon, but is that thing still only like $4? Because that is such a good fucking card.
It
is an
should be
excellent
more
card.
If it isn't. That will be it for me. Go team.
Also, this is one of my all-time favorite cards.
Yeah.
Playing that
I
with
only-
Vampire Nocturnus and like Calastria Highborn and Captivating Vampire.
I only build decks that I know you like the cards of.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. That's why you play nothing past M10.
Well, with Etrata, it was, Nelson has a Netflix account now.
Rules question. If I use Alesha's ability to put a creature into play tapped and attacking, does it have to be the same opponent that Alesha is attacking?
No.
Very good.
Because it would specify it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because I think there are some cards that
player.
do that say that attacking that player.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I want to.
I think some of the mentor things from like Guilds of Ravnica are worded that way.
I can do that.
That sounds right, yeah.
I'm going to...
Man, that was a fucking fun little block. Guilds and Allegiance.
Yeah.
Keep one, pay no life.
And then it went into War of the Spark, right?
Life
It was those two and then War.
Guilds,
Yeah,
Ravnica,
God, that was
Allegiance,
so
and then War of the
good.
Spark, yep.
It was Dominaria right before that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that was just such a fucking
It was
incredible
a
stretch of
fun-
magic.
Fun
I'm
time.
going to cast Utopia Sprawl, enchanting this forest, choosing white. Whenever I tap this forest for mana, I
You
add
would.
one white.
Plus one might.
Plus one might.
We misspoke. Get him!
Leading into War of the Spark spoilers, Delaney's like, it would be awesome if they put a Planeswalker in every pack. There's like 40 Planeswalkers to set. I'm like, shut up, idiot.
Joke's on you!
That is
So fucking dumb.
I'm going to untap this forest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-oh.
What are you... Why are you...
That's a lot of mana.
I'm going to cast Elspeth, Sun's Champion.
Uh-oh.
And I will plus one her. She's at 5 loyalty. I'm going to create 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. I can -3 to destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater, and I can -7 to create an emblem that gives my creatures +2/+2 in flying.
Keep the creature small. Got it.
I mean, assassins go small and wide.
3
Like your mom.
1/1 soldiers. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw for the turn.
I thought I had my little token box.
Land for the turn will be Castle Embereth. Need more of that.
I don't want to use up my mysterious creature tokens.
Shit.
Oop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was meant to clamp one of those soldiers.
I was happy you didn't.
No, I meant to. I totally meant to.
Nelson was just going to stifle it anyway.
Got that right. I don't have any.
You have
I
an
can't tap for
you
anything.
have an
I have
Etrata up
I have
and
a
a Vampire
1/4
Nighthawk.
and a 2/3 all and a 2/2.
I'm gaping, so.
Are you going to combat?
That's what I'm debating. If I do
Well, you
this,
have to go to combat.
Yeah, at some point you
have
gotta
to
go there.
You fucking go
You
there.
fucking gotta go there.
You're
but
gonna
you
go
ain't-
there, buddy?
But you ain't gotta do nothing. No, I don't want to do that.
I will pay 2 mana. I will pay 2 mana to equip Alesha with the Basilisk Collar.
Jesus.
So now it's First Strike, Death Touch, and Lifelink.
The Basilisk collar art in the Fallout Commander set's sweet because it's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's a
good.
collar on dog meat.
Oh yeah,
It looks
I
fucking
did
sweet.
Look at that one.
Love that art. It's real cute.
Then I will move to combat. I will.
So do my cats up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, went over well
I will
upstairs.
attack Elspeth with Alesha.
Ah,
Attack trigger. I will pay. Why did I use the white mana to do that when I need the white mana to activate her ability? I'll pay 2 white.
Oh yeah. You have a 3 down there.
Yep.
Weird.
I'll put
Who puts
Delny into
planes in a
play.
Mardu deck? Fucking
Tapped
guy
and
knows what he's
attacking
doing.
Nelson.
Oh,
Oh,
well, fuck.
I'm involved now. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I guess I take 2.
I'll block out Alesha.
Okay. Then I gain 3 life. Then I'm going to pay 2 mana to sack this Shire Terrace and pass turn. Oh, it's 1 mana to activate.
All right.
Say 2.
I will untap.
I'll
That's
just,
so good.
yep. I was thinking the Field of the Dead, but
That's
I
a
want-
Field of Ruin.
Field of Ruin.
Yep.
Why
Field of the Dead, you don't have to tap to get it for upkeep and draw for
I'm on
turn.
tilt.
Um,
I've misplayed twice this game.
So I'm just searching for a
Oh, okay. When you
want
said
to-
I'm like, oh shit, I already looked at my
Real
card.
bad.
It's okay.
Um,
Thanks to the backlog and or baby break, this one won't be out for like 8 weeks after it was recorded. So in 2 months, you're gonna look like a dick.
I know.
Why would he leave mana up and not Skull Clamp? Because he's a bad Magic player.
Yep. I got nothing. You were correct, sir.
Go.
So,
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I feel bad for Nelson every fucking time I see this mark on his card where
Yeah.
you wiped sharp
Like a real fucking boner.
dry erase.
Yeah, dry erase
and
marker off right around like the
off
token.
of a token.
Yep. All right.
It hurts me every time I fucking see it.
I'm paying
Have you
7. Huh?
Tried like a Tide to Go.
No, I haven't. That's actually not a bad idea. I should try that. Can't get much worse than it is. Hey, actually, I'm gonna pay 7 to cast Hydroid Crisis, where X is 5. So I will gain 2 and draw 2 if it resolves. Any responses?
I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't care enough.
All right.
This is really
Gain
dumb.
2, draw 2. He is a 5/5
Guess I'm just gonna grab a mountain.
flyer. Land for the turn will be a breeding pool, which will enter the battlefield tapped. I will pass the turn, and then can I borrow a die again? Sorry,
tap.
I really gotta put my bags in my bag. Put my bags in my bag. But don't call me a baghead,
You won't.
Andy
Never.
Milanakis.
Never
Bruce
would
Lee's
have.
on my head, but
Just
don't
make
call
up a
me a
person.
Lee head. Andy Milanakis? No, man, come on.
Feed into his delusions.
Should leave mana up for that, and mana up for that, and mana up for those. I shouldn't do anything. But I should go to combat.
And I should get another beer. Does anybody need anything?
Twisty tea.
Twisted
I'm
tea.
good. I will be going to combat. When I do go to combat.
This is only triggered abilities, correct?
Yep.
Not activated abilities.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flavor preference, friend?
Nope.
Got it.
Chris, I want to see what more of your deck has. So
But I didn't attack you.
I'm gonna send Etrata and my flying copy of Etrata at you, and then Tej is getting a 2/2 mysterious creature sent at Elspeth directly.
Well, I'm gonna block that.
Yeah, I know, but at least wear away your
That's fine.
token prods. In the cheese biz, they refer to the production environment as prod, so that's token prod.
So I will be taking one commander and one non-commander?
Yes, one commander, one fake commander, and then each of them have whenever an assassin I control deals. So I believe I get 4 cards.
No?
Wait, read that again?
So each of them has whenever an assassin I control deals combat damage to opponent, cloak the top card. So this one
yes.
sees this one and this
jeez.
one, and this one sees this one and this one.
I don't like that at all.
I don't know, Rick. Okay. Hey, creatures.
Creatures.
So, I get 4 mysterious figures.
We have to go through those pink sleeves carefully.
Forgot this
Yeah.
guy. No, all mine are back to me.
Okay.
All those right for now. All of them are yours, and mine have been returned to my exile pile.
I feel real bad about possibly mixing up your decks, but at the same time, I'm very happy with my pulls from your decks.
Also, this is mostly pre-con, so it'll be real easy to.
We're gonna pass to Teach there.
What's that?
And technically, only white cards could be in both decks.
Draw
So
1. Draw 2.
Yeah.
won't be too bad
Draw 3.
because I'm playing
Hydrate
ban.
Crisis is a 5/5?
It's a 5/5.
Okay.
I needed a blocker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10.
We gotta do something about Elspeth.
We don't.
She's a problem.
She's fine.
I mean, I've got a wide army
She's
to.
okay.
I got a wide on for killing Elspeth. The term, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep 1. I'm gonna keep 1 extra 4 life. Down to 23. Land for turn is a forest. Untap you. I'm going to plus Elspeth to get 3 more soldiers.
Gross.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave that up. That's fine. I'm going to go green, white, untap forest, green, white, red, red.
6 mana for Rith.
6 mana for Rith. Ooh, there she is.
Rith guy's the phony.
That. It's not going to end my turn. I'm going to clamp one of those soldiers.
Shit, he's learning.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna end my turn.
At the end of your turn, Nelson, you and I will draw a card.
Cool.
Well, wait.
Thanks, bud.
I didn't know that was an option.
Home. I thought it was something I cared about.
I thought it was something important. I thought it was a rule.
That was really good. That O was just so perfectly uttered. Oh.
Fucking idiot. I forgot there were pictures on these cans. Tara and
Do you know how many times I've said that to my wife?
We've got a lot of tattoos there.
Strangely, only there.
Yeah.
It's fucking bizarre.
I hope she does, and I hope you do say that. We've got there are pictures on these cans. Hello, ladies.
You have to say it respectfully, otherwise it's harassment.
Ah, gotcha. What are you, my HR?
You didn't say respectfully, go punch him.
It's true, he didn't.
Okay, I will move to combat. Nelson, your life leader. We're going to attack you with my commander.
Yeah, it's got death touch, right? From the collar.
And first strike, yep.
Well, I know first strike because that's on her, but the collar gives her lifelink and death touch.
Yes.
And what is she right now?
3/2.
A 3/2?
Yes. There is an attack trigger.
Yeah, right.
I'll pay 2 mana. Bring back Core Cartographer attacking Elspeth. I'll go get 2 more planes out of my deck.
They don't learn.
Suck it, Elspeth.
Well, I'm going to block the
That's fine.
Which Elspeth is that?
Sun's Champion.
Okay. TBD Elspeth. I don't remember what she does. I will not be blocking your commander, so let me move to Commandy Dammy. And Chris, it's 3 commander damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And I gain 3 life.
Yep.
+1, I get 3 soldier tokens.
Yep.
-3, destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Okay.
-7, I get an emblem with creatures I control get +2/+2 and have fun.
Ah, yeesh. Okay.
I think.
Cut.
Fuck me, I didn't.
Shit, and now he's got Rith out there, right? So my Crassus can't even poke her. Can't even get a poke.
Oh, Skeeter, she ain't hurt nobody.
Then I will... Oh, I don't want to do that either.
Till she done blow up the board
Down.
of the big guys.
As I say, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, you don't
no.
care. Yeah, oh no, great.
This deck,
That would only affect you and me.
yeah, this deck,
I don't
right.
want it.
This deck
Yeah.
tops it too.
So,
I will pay 3 mana.
safe there.
And I will cast Behind the Scenes.
Love that card.
Sounds like an MKM card,
Nope.
but what is
It's
it?
from Shadows of
Shadows, I
Innistrad.
think, yeah.
Really?
Creatures you control have Skulk, and for 5 mana, I can give them +1/+1 until end of turn.
Whoa. That's a good card for
I like
deck.
that. I like that card a lot.
Pass to Nelson.
I will untap.
So sing-songy.
Pull this artifact out of here now. Untap.
That's what she said.
Upkeep and draw for turn. I'm going to tap the Reliquary Tower, and I'm going to cast a Soul Ring. How much mana do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What can I do?
For a Klondike bar.
My brain was going to, what should you do with a drunken sailor?
Also, a good
You
one.
and your shanties.
I like shanties. Again, sea shanties are just an ancient example of. This job
I'm
sucks.
gonna
Listen
tap
to
the
radio.
I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and use 1 mana from that to activate the Azorius Signet, and then I'm going to tap my Breeding Pool for
1, 2, 3,
green.
4 mana.
Floating, floating one. Yep. So I'm gonna cast my commander.
No max hand size.
Forget that extra mana like an asshole. Don't make me feel alone.
I'm going to use the extra mana from Soul Ring to activate the Sky Cloud Expanse. So that's a blue and a white. And I'm gonna then pay another 1 for 3. And I'm going to cast Academy Manufactor. That's a card I put. Oh no, it's not. That was printed in the deck. That's right. That's just one that I was like.
I added by buying the deck.
Yeah, right. Added to my collection. Now I have like 4. It's a
when
real
those
good
things
card.
Came out, I bought like I think 6 and a foil.
Smart, yeah.
And then they shot way
Way
the
up.
foil especially is like.
Well, with all the
5
commander decks they've been
times,
printing with all the token shit in it, yeah. Okay, so then I've got potentially 3 manners available.
I didn't go deep on that spec, but man, did it pay off. Not really. I don't ever sell my cards.
I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast Nettle Cyst. It's a living weapon. Any equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and/or enchantment you control. This will be my Phyrexian Germ token that it's attached to for now. So right now, the Phyrexian Germ is a 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Is a 7/7.
Oof. Duh.
Doof da dee doo. I am going to move to combat. Chris, do you have any flyers? Wait,
No.
how many? You got a wide open fucking.
I have.
You have an assload of assassins that can come in.
These
not
aren't
assassins.
Those aren't. Okay.
These are generic.
And
typeless.
she only when an assassin does damage,
Only assassins.
she does
Yes.
cloakings.
Yeah, so I have an Etrata, I have a flying Etrata, and then I have a 2/3 flying Death Touch Lifelink.
Ooh, I don't want to attack.
non-assassin.
I'm not going to attack with my flyer then.
Yes.
I'm just going to pass turn to you.
Cowardly. I like it.
It is cowardly.
Untap.
I'm a scared.
Keep. Draw.
Real scared.
Dumb. This card doesn't really help me in this deck. Maybe I shouldn't be running it. So, do I want to hit Elspeth a little bit, or possibly kill Rith, based on how Teach decides to block?
Probably not.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm gonna go to combat. I know Chris likes his stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to send both Etratas at Chris again, and 5 mysterious creatures at Elspeth.
I have a response.
Huh?
I'm going to cast Arachnogenesis.
Nice.
I'm going to put X, 1/2 green spider creature tokens with reach onto the battlefield, where X is the number of creatures attacking me.
So 5.
Shit. Well, no. Guys, third misplay this game. I'm going to follow through, but they're not attacking me. They're attacking Elspeth.
Oh, so you did nothing?
No, but I'm going to prevent all combat damage will be built by
non-spiders. Oh, that's good.
It's a good.
Prevent
No,
all combat.
I wanted the tokens.
No, that's good for me.
Fuck me. Well, God, I hate myself.
Thanks, pal.
Shut up. I mean, I was going to prevent the damage from you anyway.
Yeah.
That wasn't intentional, but I wanted spiders. God damn it. God damn it.
You need to Chris that.
I think at this point, third misplay.
It's not looking good for our
It's
hero.
not. It's not.
Makes you feel any better. I think I did a real boner before I even showed up tonight, so...
I'm gonna pass to Teach.
I might have had a boner before I showed up tonight too. I can't remember.
Speaking of fuck ups, when Chris swung at you with his little guy,
Yeah.
and you blocked and just lost a token,
Yeah.
why didn't you use your 6/6 to just stop it and kill it?
Because he had mana open and I didn't trust him. That wasn't a misplay. That was intentional.
He's got one of them hobbitsy
Cowardly.
tricksy guys.
Yep.
Cowardly.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Cowardly.
it was.
What with your spider responses the whole.
Well, I was
fucking time.
I was saying
Actually,
that
I was
specifically for
hoping he
you.
would, because then I could just fetch it out again next turn
Oh, yeah.
from the graveyard.
I was specifically saving that for you.
I just wanted to know. Fucking piece of shit.
One, 2, 3.
I feel bad that you did not get 4 more of my cards. You and I are going to draw a card.
Oh, thank you.
Thinking.
I really wanted 4 more of your cards.
I know. They're good
Solid
cards.
consolation prize, though.
Yeah.
They're good cards.
1, 2, 3, 4. Land for turn as a force.
Guys, the Rith player's at 19. Watch out.
Yeah.
He's going to get real tricksy here.
Nope.
Rith, rat, and
Juck
the other
Testa.
thing.
Nope. I'm gonna.
I don't know, you're still seeing 3 cards on every fucking draw step, so. And your creatures are all going to have flying and +1/+1 real soon.
1, 2.
Or +2/+2, sorry.
I'm going to cast.
You have a D-Spark in that deck? Be a lot cooler if you did, Mardu player.
We'll see.
1, 2.
Oh, Hero's Downfall kills Planeswalkers too, doesn't it?
does.
I think, yeah.
Hero's Downfall sounds like an instant or sorcery spell that an opponent might cast.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to play a Rast of the Unsweat.
Oh,
An opponent
oh,
casts an
okay.
instant or sorcery
I was
spell.
like, great, what are you
I'm going to
playing?
get a spider.
I thought he was gonna play the what's that blue enchantment that comes in with 3 counters on it, and then you counter a spell.
Oh, like Glassweaver or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember what the fuck it is. Something like that.
Decree.
Yeah, it's a
some-
decree.
that's
I think it's one of the
yeah.
decrees. Yeah, yep.
Blue decree.
Yep.
I do declare. I don't know.
Cree!
Still a flying death toucher up here.
Kree, isn't that what the bats are in the Zelda series? Those are Kree, right?
Keys.
Keys, thank
that's
you.
it.
What's
Say-
Kree? What is a
Kree
Kree?
is Stargate.
Is that also
Kree's Marvel.
is
And
Kree
the Kree, yeah.
Metroid? Metroid. There's Kree and Metroid, right? Super Metroid?
No, I think those are Metroids.
Well, yes, there are also Metroids.
Samus Aran.
Yes,
I don't
that too.
remember.
I'm going to move to combat.
Uh-oh.
Something.
Chris, I'm going to attack you.
With what?
You say with what or for what?
With what?
Oh, with Rith.
Because I don't have a flyer?
Yes, exactly. That's the only reason.
That is a jerk move.
4.
Alright.
No, don't.
Going to flash in
Hey.
Loyal Griff!
Oh,
He's
it's
doing to
Scree.
you what you do to other people.
Scree.
When Loyal Griff enters the battlefield, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. I'll bounce back Loren.
Alright.
Hey.
I will block.
4 blocks.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna path that son bitch.
Which son
I
bitch?
wish you wouldn't.
Well, I want my fucking saplings, so
Well, you're still not
you
getting
don't
it.
have to make this personal. Yeah, I am.
Why?
Because he's gonna hit it. It's gonna trigger. I'm gonna pay the mana.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it.
No, you're not.
I hate you.
Alright.
You get a basic.
I already quietly gave Nelson the thumbs up, meaning I'm going to stop you, so I can't not do that now.
Shit, he knows our secret.
When I quietly give Nelson a thumbs up, it
Alright.
means I got a weird response for Teach.
Anything before blocks.
No, I don't actually play this.
Alright, move to blocks.
Oh, apparently I don't have a flyer anymore.
Anything before damage.
No, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Damage will connect. Mr. Chris will take 6 commander. I will pay 3 for her trigger. I'm going to choose white, I believe.
I
is the
have no
predominant
white.
color.
Nelson has 1.
I have 2.
Yep, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice.
We get 11 sacraments.
Stifle it.
You. Okay, well then I get my mana back.
Nope.
What do you mean? No,
You paid the
Here,
mana.
you paid it.
the ability triggers.
Oh, okay. Well, then yes.
Yes.
Stifle the ability.
I would have waited and stifled his -7 on his Elspeth instead.
That was also the next thought, but
He's got other answers. He gave me the quiet thumbs up.
No, it's for that.
Oh shit! Never mind. He blew it. He blew the thumbs up. Blew his thumbs up load.
Now that he doesn't have a billion things, let's all kill Elspeth.
That's true.
No, he still has
He's
plenty
got a
of
lot
things.
of open mana though. He's about to play some shit.
1,
You don't
2,
know.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know him.
You don't know.
He
I don't know.
I
I don't know
he
him.
didn't know I had stifle.
I'm dying
I get a
dying to
spider
know
'cause
if
you
this is a.
fucking
Yeah.
stifled.
If there's a.
It's like a scratch on the sleeve.
No.
Oh.
My first card that you took.
Oh.
Just curious if that was a basic swamp.
There might be a basic swamp in this pile.
So I don't have a single one in the deck right now.
You only run the one?
No.
That I have?
I just counted. Unless I miscounted, I have 98 cards here, and I know for a fact I had a Godless Shrine in this deck. I think I might have 2 cards sitting on my Magic bench right now.
Swamp and a plain
Yeah,
swamp.
I think so. I popped the Shire Tear, so I'm like,
Clamp a soldier.
oh, fucking swamp on my deck. What is going on? Really Nelson this one.
Yeah. Fucking A, brother.
I'm building
Pass
like
the
Nelson. He's playing like Chris. This is fucking-
It's a real homebrew show here tonight.
Topsy-turvy game.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
How many untapped creatures does Teach have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 untapped creatures.
How many untapped flyers does Teach have?
Drop up there.
0 untapped flyers.
Hey, there's a black
And
source.
a lot of untapped
Dragon
manners.
Skull Summon.
4 untapped lands. 6 cards in hand.
You really needed that flyer.
Foot in
And
my
a
mouth.
partridge in a pear tree.
Both feet in my mouth.
Saw that on the internet once.
So, when you
I forgot
recast
I
your
had that in there.
Lauren, are you popping his Erasta or the Sylvan Library? I feel like Erasta is probably the best.
Probably the better one, yeah.
Disagree. Sylvan Library.
I'll do you one better.
Oh boy.
Tranquility.
I'll play the Loran, and I will get 2 triggers thanks to Delny, and I'll get the both.
Lauren says, nope. Goodbye.
Ooh, hold on.
Teferi's protection.
Fuck are you?
These weenies are tricksy. Tricksy little weenies.
Trixie weenies.
I'm going to respond to casting.
Okay.
I'm going to Beast Within Delaney.
That's a shitty thing to do to his son.
Son shouldn't have looked at me like that.
Point, counterpoint.
What to do
Ooh,
here?
more wiener tricks?
Sort of.
That's real fucking good.
Flash in Rescuer Chwinga!
Ooh. What the hell is that?
When
thing?
Rescuer Chwinga enters the battlefield, you may
Can
return
you
another
even
permanent you control to its owner's
Can you
hand.
even say that on the internet?
I will bounce Delny to my hand and the Core Cartographer.
Okay.
Do you get? Oh, I was about to say the core goes back because Delny's
Yep.
still out when that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's silly neat.
Real neat. You've done a lot of deck
Okay.
thinning. That's impressive.
What is Lauren actually popping then?
Arasta.
Okay, good.
He thought maybe with all that misdirection you'd choose wrong. Oh, good.
Listen.
Good. I thought you were gonna choose Mad Cow.
I would.
I was going to complain about either one.
What if the
think
moon
I-
was made of barbecue spare ribs? Would you eat it then? I would.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You were a hot dog. You were covered. Would you eat yourself?
That one I recognize, but I
I
don't know where
would.
it's from.
That's when Will Ferrell's playing Harry
Harry
Carey
Carey,
and he's
yeah.
interviewing Jeff Goldblum.
Hi.
That's
Hey,
how?
yeah. He's like, if you could choose between being the top scientist in your field or contracting mad
I'll
cow, what would you
recast
pick?
Core Cartographer. Go grab a plans.
So good. Hey.
People in your young references.
Sorry. I just.
Let's see. Wait, what's the year? The year is 2024.
Yeah,
that
it's
reference
like
is probably 30 years old.
Oh
I
god.
said what I said.
When I bought the beer that some of us are enjoying today, the lady came over to the thing and just hit the over 50 button. I'm like, God, don't do that to me. It's not legal yet. I got like 12 years.
See,
I got a lot of good time left.
And I'm of mind of, I don't have to take another thing out of my wallet. Cool.
I already had the card out.
Cut.
I was excited.
Yeah, but I'm lazy as shit.
That's fair.
I wanted the hot lady to card me.
Look how young I am.
Oh.
Yeah, your birthday starts with a 19. You're good.
Yeah, right? Oh,
I can't do much else. I'm gonna pass turn.
I get desperate and ask her if she wants to card me. Do
Um,
you want to see my license? Do you want to see how young I am? Do you want to see how much I say I weigh?
There
Do you want to see how tall I think I am?
was
None of that information is accurate. None of it.
there was a day at Superior Discount Liquor where they didn't card me, and I'm just like, please.
all right, I will untap. On my upkeep, Morska will trigger. I will get a clue, which will trigger Academy Manufacturer. So I will get a clue, and then I will get a treasure and a food. Then I will draw.
I'd cover myself in relish and mustard. I'd be delicious.
I recognize that one.
Yes.
Same bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's...
Maybe I have seen this at some point.
Which I believe, if I recall correctly, that Harry Carey impersonation was part of Will Ferrell's like audition
Yeah,
where
it
it was
was.
just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, this is some local guy in California that nobody knows.
Chicago.
Oh, but he was in
Yeah,
California.
yeah,
But he was in California at the time.
Shit.
Why?
I'm gonna pay. Let's see here, 2.
Oh, this thing's real fucking bigger now.
Oh shit. Hold on. This is gonna be weird. I don't want to do it that way.
Everyone hold on. Things are going to get weird.
Don't put it out with your boots again, Ted. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay 2, and then using one of the Soul Ring mana to activate the Sky Cloud Expanse. So I'm gonna pay a blue, a 1, and a white. And I'm gonna cast Alondra, Sky Dreamer. This is Talron's cousin. She's a 2/4 Merfolk Wizard. Whenever I draw my second card each turn, I create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying.
Talrand's kissing cousin.
Kissing cousin. And then whenever I draw my 5th card each turn, she and Drakes I control each get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in my hand.
Gross.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
If I had a way to draw 5 fucking cards in a turn.
That's bananagrams.
Kinda. I think I put one in
So
here.
you have 4 clues
Schnell probably
already.
exiled it. Alright, I'm going to tap the Yavimaya Coast and the Reliquary Tower.
Getting real. I gotta switch from savory to sweet. Don't mind me.
And I'm going to crack a clue to
Such
draw a card.
clue.
Your second of this, if I recall.
It's my second card, yep. So I will get a Drake. And then Morska gets 2 +1/+1 counters. Could I borrow another die?
No, fuck you. You're using them for evil. I don't like that.
Die Master? Thank you. Alright.
I could just go to the other room and legitimately get the +1/+1 counter dice that I have.
You do have those, that's true.
Weenies are having a hard time standing up to this aggression.
I ain't done shit to the weenies.
Those Skittles gummies?
They are.
I didn't know those existed.
Me neither. I'm giving them a shot.
They're fucking good. Lucy got them when we took her to see Trolls 3 at the movie theater. I ate most of
Did
them.
Dad get those? Did Dad get them?
Yeah, because she ate the bag of mini Oreos. She insisted she had a good birth.
I've already established when my kid gets old enough that he's going to have to pay the dad tax.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that first. Okay. I'm going
might have been
to.
poisoned.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm gonna move to
Test
combat.
You're going to learn.
I learned today.
You're going to
You're
learn.
gonna learn. Move to combat and swing the 5/5 Krasis at Elspeth.
Yeah, she's fucking 5/5.
Yeah, 5/5.
She's down to 2.
Pass turn. Go Sean.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, I'm alright.
What are you about? Ain't you gonna look at your card?
Well, it's got. Oh, he's got a spider token. That's right. I forgot you cast an instant or sorcerer.
Anybody else like Maverick? I loved that movie.
Never saw it.
Mel Gibson plays a poker player in the
I
West.
thought you were talking about
I think the only poker movie I've ever seen is Rounders, and I've only seen that about 1.5 million times. It's a great movie.
20
Maverick's a good movie.
I haven't seen 21. I'll have to check
21
that.
was good.
Maverick? I'll have to remember that.
I'm going to cast Aven Heartstabber. It is
like
a bird assassin. Oh god, I'm dumb. I could have screw off the vampire because they share vampire creature type. Anyway, I'm gonna screw it now. I'm gonna tuck that.
Oh, that's why I put it in.
That's why I was there.
What's,
And again, it's just an objective.
Is that the build your own baleful Strix?
No, this one is as long as there are 5 or it might be 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. It gets +2/+2 Death Touch. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I literally have 5 cards.
I only have 5.
So it is a 3/3 flying Death Toucher. Now when it dies, I mill 2.
And draw.
Yes, mill 2, draw 2.
Nice.
Perfect.
Mill 2, draw 1.
I said draw. I didn't say draw.
I thought you said mill 2, draw 2. Sorry.
No, I said mill 2, draw as well.
Oh yeah. Right.
Not my
T-O-O.
fault. You don't listen to my verbal spelling. Land for the turn is land. We're gonna get there.
Fucking A, bro.
Ugh.
Fucking A, bro.
Teach has 1 reacher.
And a teacher.
And a reacher. He's a teacher.
He's a midnight teacher.
Okay. Because he spidered me last time, we're gonna try it again. Teach going to combat.
Yeah.
And we are real fucking aggressive on this. Vampire Nighthawk and these 5 are going. Yeah, these 5 tutus are going at Elspeth. And then my 2 Etratas are going at you because I want to see if I can get through and get any of the cool shit from your deck.
He flies.
1 flies, 1 does not. They are both 1/4 Death Touch.
I'm gonna block your dumb commanders so you don't get shit, and Elspeth will kick the bucket.
Okay. Does anything else happen?
Nope.
Tej is a little too calm, and I am not.
Yeah.
One. Nope.
Okay.
That was a real piss in your Cheerios while I'm staring at you kind of power move right
Yep.
there. So
So I do gain 2 from the lifelink. Mr.
got him.
Nothing else happens. Get fucked.
You fucking did.
Fuck you. Okay, so I still remain a flying Death Toucher for defensive purposes, so that's always good. Yeah, that will be it and good enough and passing off.
Passing off.
Passing off.
I love passing off.
They're like just.
Untap.
No, I'll save it for the interview.
1. Draw 3.
Got to make people wait for that kind of content.
Yeah.
Too hot for TV. That's me.
Too hot for TV. Too sad for internet. Here I come, ladies.
Dare I?
Skullclap might be good in this deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
God, if I drew one of those 5 fucking cards that makes all my shit assassins, this deck would pop off.
Yeah.
But alas, nay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nelson, do you want to grab me a 2-stall?
A 2-star? Sure.
1,
Figure out what that
3,
means.
It's the bottom left pile of beer in the mini fridge.
4, 5.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
I don't like-
Hell yeah. They've got so many good beers over there.
I finally found out where their freaking
Algoma.
where their place is. They have one
I'm
in
gonna-
just north of Green Bay too.
Do they really?
Pay for it.
Nice. I didn't know
1,
that.
2,
Like
3,
Swamp.
4. Land for turn will be a windswept heath.
That's what you paid 4 life for?
It's about to be 5.
Oh, because I forgot you have the Sylvan Library. I was
Oh.
like, wait, what? What are you paying life into Windswept Heath for just to play it? I was very confused.
What are you at, boy?
What are you, some kind of antler man?
Why are you doing these things?
I'm gonna cast a Soul's Attendant.
That's good.
What are you getting at
Whenever another
now?
creature enters the battlefield, I gain a life.
And here comes a big token spell. Want to gain some life.
Feels like his commander's gonna squirt out some fellers.
I'm gonna move to combat.
He's gonna squirt some fellers. He's gonna
Flying
squirt
Death
some
Touch.
Alright.
fellers.
Sorry, Chris.
He's
attempting
gonna
to-
Chris, get him!
Fellers.
Stop!
He's gonna squirt
Nelson,
some
if you can
fellers.
stop.
I cannot stop his squirting. I cannot stop his squirting.
Leo? Remember we was talking about?
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Bill Burr plays a turtle named Squirtle.
Nice. Chris, any responses?
I don't like the way you phrase that. What the fuck? do
I
you
do
have?
not have any.
Well, I don't know if I have any, but
There's
I'm
a
gonna
chorus
try
of friends
something.
singing upstairs.
Yeah.
They're all
Okay.
in heat
Nelson,
together.
response to attacks.
I have Naughton.
Chanel, response to
I
attacks.
am going to.
Jesus Christ.
So what's happening is my cat is crying in the baby's room where the monitor is up as
Sure,
well.
sure.
So we're getting extra.
Extra cat.
I'm going to flip. I'm going to pay for and flip up Airlift Chaplain.
That's a good one.
So
I
ETB.
think.
Well, no, enters the battlefield. Never mind. It doesn't ETB when it flips up.
Correct.
Well, this is dumb then.
You don't get the ETB check, don't you?
Flipping doesn't.
Oh, it's
like
Etrata's
transforming.
ability is the where you cast it from exile.
Yes.
Okay,
If
all
it's
right.
a non.
Gotcha.
Yeah, flipping just changes him.
Yeah, that's one of my many mill effects. I should have way more targets for Alesha right now. But I've come across
Well,
none
since
of my
I already
mill stuff.
paid, I'm going to turn this creature into a cranial archive. But I can't because I have to. Follow timing restrictions, right?
Turn this creature face up. If you can't exile, then you may cast the exiled card. No, you don't.
I don't have to follow.
Nope.
Okay.
Because activating the ability, that's the result. That's
Oh,
the
because
result
the
of
ability
activating the
itself
ability.
resolves
Yeah.
with. Okay. So yes, I'm going to do that. Turning
That's for when Schnell tries to exile my graveyard.
Chris's cranial archive. It has a card draw, so I'm gonna dig. I'm going to exile cranial archive, and target player shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library. Draw a card. Chris, you can shuffle your land back in.
Shuffle.
That's exiled.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw. Okay, teach
That art
continue to
is
fuck.
fucking awesome.
I tried. I failed.
I don't think I've ever
Alright.
seen that card before.
From Kanza here?
I did not play in that block,
Well,
so
you're in luck because you're gonna get a shitload of that stuff in like a month.
hells yeah.
So enjoy that in advance. I'm partway through Ixalan right now for sorting and culling.
You drew something to destroy that, right?
No, I drew an island.
That's not as good.
All right.
I guess I'm taking 6 more commander
6
damage.
commander damage.
And Rith is about to fucking.
Rith trigger. Responses to the trigger.
Stifle again if you'll let me.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
What did you just do? The flippy uppy?
Oh, my commanders, these two let me pay 4 mana and flip any of these
So you
creatures.
flipped something up. You didn't cast something.
I did not cast
Got
anything.
it.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I
Rith
activated 2 abilities back to back.
trigger.
Gross.
I will pay 3. Once again, choosing whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you have any white things, Mr. Nelson?
9.
One, yeah, one.
All right.
I don't know if I like.
9 sapperlings. I'm going to gain 9 life. Nine sapperlings. 9 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Second May.
Yeah, this card I should replace. It's not as good in this deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at me. Nothing useful. But you could.
Oh, thank you.
1, 2, 3. And that will leave that up for that. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3. To cast Eternal Witness.
Hey.
Hold on.
Yep.
That lets you get something out of your graveyard, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And is it a permanent or a creature? I can't remember.
Target card.
Any card?
No.
Okay. I have a response to that.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 to activate my Azorius Signet for a white and a blue. I'm going to crack my treasure for another blue, and I'm going to counterspell your Eternal Witness.
Seems excessive, but okay.
I don't know what you're getting, and I don't like what you're building to, so I'm a little scared. Maybe I'm on teach tilt right now, but I don't like it.
Teach tilt.
Potentially 5. Well, can't do that. Alright. Well then, I'm going to... Nothing in hand.
Nothing. How many cards?
4.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm getting there, but thank you.
I know.
I'm going to...
He's really trying to think him way out of all the mistakes he's made so far.
2 mana. I'm going to clamp 2 of my Saffronlands, draw 4 cards.
Jesus Christ.
1,
Seems good.
2, 3. 4.
Magic was a mistake. We've been playing board games right now.
This is bullshit.
Everyone's rules are the same.
I will move to discard. I will discard...
Somebody have a bottle opener?
6,
No, I don't have those keys with me.
I will
Axe
start
Guard, Amory.
start
Armory.
tapping.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, Lucas.
Draw for the turn. Not
Nicely done.
Who needs a bottle opener when you've got finger strength and office supplies?
I need stuff.
Hey, bud.
Oh, it's a good 2-star. Are we drawing, Chris?
Sure.
3/3 flying death toucher.
Yes.
Okay.
No, we'll both draw.
Thank you.
Dude.
That doesn't help me either. God damn it.
During your turn, I will crack this dumb thing.
I have nothing in my graveyard. Ugh.
You only had 1 card. I gave it back to you.
Yeah, I know. Mom, go.
Ooh. Mom's a good one.
Mom is a good one. All right.
I forgot to play another thing in my hand. I'm really
I
stupid.
will untap on my upkeep. Academy Morska will trigger, which will trigger Academy
There's
Manufacturer.
no upkeep trigger on it.
So this will go back up to 4. I will get a treasure, and I will have a second food.
Can't do this stuff.
Just ask Chris for more dice.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. Or Tej. Anybody want to donate to the cause? Thanks. Second food because I cracked a treasure.
Where's that second late game board wipe?
Haven't been able to find it yet. Tej probably has one though. He's drawn 1 billion cards. That's it for my upkeep triggers. I will draw for the turn. Path of Ancestry will enter the battlefield tapped as my land for the turn. Turn. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use my Reliquary Tower to activate my Azorius Signet for a white and a blue. I will tap my Breeding Pool for a green. And then I will tap my Yevamaya Coast. No, I don't know if I'll need that. The Plains for another 1, and I will cast Sophia, Dogged Detective. When she enters the battlefield, I create Tiny, a legendary 2/2 green dog detective creature token with trample. I can pay 1 and sacrifice an artifact token to put a +1/+1 counter on each dog I control.
Oh, damn.
There's 1 fucking dog in this deck, and he's a token, and she generates him. Whenever a dog I control deals combat damage to a player, create a food token, then investigate.
Alright. I gain a life from you, I gain a life from that.
And another one from the token, so 3.
Yeah. And then Tiny comes in, so you get another one.
Yeah, so
That's
That
three.
was the third.
Yep.
Tiny the third.
Yep. Tiny the third.
How
Just
many
as
flyers and or reachers do you currently have?
0 flyers, 0 reachers.
Okay. How many combat responses do you currently have?
Remains to be seen, friend.
Well, I'm willing to learn.
I know you are.
Somebody has to fucking...
I'm willing to educate.
Ah, gross. Sleeping with the teacher and he's still failing me.
Well, do better.
maybe that's why.
I'm going to be taking 1
Keeps asking
when
me
tapping
not
Yevamaya Coast for blue. And I'm going to cast Teferi's Ageless Insight. If I would draw a card, except for the first one I draw in each of my draw steps, I draw 2 cards instead.
That's real funny.
I'm going to...
That's a good joke.
I saw a Cyanide and Happiness earlier today where the guy is like saying to his wife, the doctor says that only anal sex will make my condition improve. And she's like, that's the worst attempt I've ever heard from you. And he's like, I'm not attempting anything. He wants to see me again tomorrow.
That's great.
I'm going to pay 2 to sack a clue. Drawing a card.
I love
it.
That
Is not the first card I'm drawing each turn, so I will draw 2 off of Teferi's Ageless Insight.
Trigger?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
And then maybe
the only second card, but it's 2 counters there, so that's 4. And then she will create another Drake. I think I have another Drake. I do have another Drake. It's not whenever you sacrifice an artifact, you have to activate her. Yeah, so that artifact being sacrificed did not trigger Sophia. I still don't like my... You have 2 flyers right now, correct?
I have 3 flyers right now.
Oh, this flies 2. That's right.
This
Okay.
is printed flying.
So you
This
have
is
3 flyers.
flying.
1,
This is a
2.
token copy of this with flying in.
And I have 3 flyers. So you have 3 flyers. I have 3 flyers. You have Rith.
But Rith is tapped, so hit him now.
Yeah, but then I get opened up on the crackback.
You're at 43.
Also true. So I can hit him for 7. Flying damage. Do you have any flyers?
No. So we need to do something about Rith, or he's just going to keep hitting me and gaining all the life back that you take.
I can't do anything about Rith. I can hit him, but I can't do anything about Rith right now.
Then hit him, I guess.
Work with me to get rid of their flyers, I can go after other people.
I'm drawing nothing.
Well, maybe.
I don't know who built this deck, but he
Maybe
sucks.
you and me should.
Does
draw
Rith
cards.
have trample or just
Nope,
flying?
just flying.
No flample. All right. All right, I'm going to attempt it because I haven't done shit in forever. I'm going to swing at Tej for 7 in the air.
I'll take it.
That is my good deed for the day. Pass turn Chanel.
Okay. Untap.
I want to draw my Ravenous Chupacabra.
It's a real good one.
Or my Necrotal, please.
Necrotal, yes! That's an assassin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Necrotal?
also a 2-power creature.
No, I know, but Necrotal should be in that deck. Every time I think of
Land for the
Necrotal,
turn,
it makes me think of
island.
Nesreet. Do you remember Nesreet or Neckrite or whatever however
Yeah.
you fucking pronounce that thing? Where he's licking with his tongue that
The
bloody...
Ron Spencer art.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Ron Spencer art. That's so badass. Oh god,
Maskwood
fucking
Nexus.
look at it again.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
All of my guys are assassins.
Fuck.
There's
real
one.
bad.
There's one.
Now, I don't have anything else to do, but I will throw down the Reflections of Lajara, naming assassins.
God, it's fucking 8 cents. I need to buy like 100 of those. They're so good.
What? Oh,
That's
yeah.
like one of my favorite Ron Spencer arts.
Okay, so now,
So
whenever I
good.
cast a creature spell, I get a token copy of it.
No, goddamn.
We are going to go to combat. I'm going to send at Teach a 3/3
That's actually a really good creature
2/3.
to give unblockable to.
and a.
It was one of the last cut out of this deck.
I really realized that before.
So all of my flyers.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6 in the air Teach.
No commander.
No, only copy of Commander.
I'll take it.
Okay. I get
14.
2, 4, 6 cards off the top of your library, and I gain 2 life.
God, I hope they're the good ones.
So I have 6 creatures coming into play. You'll gain 6 back.
Oh my god.
We're the exchange.
Agreed.
I mean, I hope so. You peel some good shit that we didn't give him. Me hopes.
I mean, I don't want either of them to have good shit.
Better him than Tej right now. Although he's at 42.
Highly disagree.
Yeah, he's at 42.
Highly
Yeah,
disagree.
that's true.
I know what I want to see.
Oh, damn.
Right now.
That's a real good one.
Damnation would be good.
Even better. Even better.
Okay. So this is my pile of mysterious creatures.
How many creatures do you have at the moment?
Me or
Yeah,
Teach?
you.
Oh, untapped or just
Total.
in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Blasphemous act, huh?
Don't.
No.
Do you have a? Isn't there a board wipe that only wipes tokens?
Go ahead, Teach.
Yes.
Yeah, you got one of those in there.
There's also
yeah.
a board wipe that only pops non-tokens.
There's one that does both, and you choose one.
Draw.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
2.
Well, no, there's the one white board wipe that's only non-token, or that's only non. Sorry.
Yeah.
That.
Destroys non-tokens.
It had
Yeah,
to be
thank you. Destroys
your
non-tokens. Yeah. Which is it might act. No, I don't think so. Because this isn't want creature tokens. This wants a whole bunch of other tokens. Whatever it is.
I'm going to keep that one. Pain all that. I'm going to fail after turn. Let's do that.
I hit him for net 1, guys.
Fuck yeah.
And I took some neat stuff from his deck.
Reflecting pool. I'm going to 1, 2. Hold on, I'm gonna think for a second. Because I was about
Why?
to do something real stupid.
I'm gonna tap out and then pass.
I need 2.
A young priest and an old priest.
I suppose I don't have to be greedy about it.
As he's spinning around on his chair. I need a young priest and an old priest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have to stay up late on Friday night. Badgers play at 8:40.
Oh.
Or they get a 5.
5, yeah.
That's what I figured.
I
I thought they had a shot at 4 if they would have won today, but
Well, if they would have won today, they could have probably gotten a 3 after beating Purdue and Illinois, but yeah.
Martial Coup.
That's one.
I'm going to put 5 1/1 white soldier creature tokens into play and destroy all other creatures.
That's what I was thinking of.
Holding priority, I am going to tap my Arbor Elf to untap my Utopia Sprawl Forest. Tap it again, and I'm going to play Heroic Intervention. Permanents I control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Oh, you cork.
Where'd you go?
A cork.
Shit.
I have a response, but it's not a lot. I'm going to cast Malakir Rebirth, targeting my commander.
That's a good card.
I
Sounds
use
good.
2
I like
life.
that card a lot. Alright, well, I got no responses.
Yeah. Do you just win?
Alright, no.
Oh.
Alright. I'm going to get 5 tokens. I'm going to gain 5 life. 1, 2,
All my
3,
mysterious
4,
creatures
5.
have Ward 2, so that spell is countered unless you pay 28.
Your creature dies.
Countered.
Yes.
That's
It's
a life.
countered unless you pay 28.
Well, technically, whenever it becomes a target of a spell or ability, it does not become a
1,
target.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I heard him say target.
Yeah.
I heard him.
Chris, exiled face down. Actually, no, exiled face down.
Okay.
Teach, exiled face down.
Them bad boys is cloaked.
Alright.
Well, that was a smoking gun reset.
Dies. Yeah, but he's in real good shape. So,
That's true.
whenever this dies, mill 2 and then draw. So I'm gonna mill Conspiracy and Fetid Pools, and then draw some awesome non-land that just lets me bring back every creature in my graveyard.
It's a fucking good card. Rise of the Dark Realms, huh? That'd be a good one right now.
Horse apiece.
You're a horse.
That would actually be a
No,
badass.
swing at me.
That'd be a badass draw right now after that board wipe.
Alright.
Fuck,
I'm
if
gonna
there's
move
a
to
lord. Ah! I think I found all my extra cards gone. Just kidding.
Nelson, have you taken commander damage from me? Or was it just from Chanel?
I know I took it from Chris too. Yeah, no, not from you. You coming at me?
No. Well, I don't know yet. 6, 7, 8, 9,
As you
10,
were.
11, 12, 13.
That's not damage. That's your library.
That's fine.
That's not how this game works.
My library is a creature. I played that one. Animate library, enchantment from.
Creature gets +1/+1 for each card in library.
I am going to send.
43 damage
Rith.
at Nelson.
No. 2 Saprolings at Schnell.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at Nelson.
Okay. And they're 1/1s right now?
They're 1/1s.
Okay.
2 Saberlings my way, and they're 1s?
2 Saberlings and 1 Rith.
So I go
So
from
you should-
43 to
Oh,
35.
You're so good at this game.
Yep.
Okay.
Always have the heroic intervention.
You do.
Rith,
Yeah, he did that in the Fallout game too.
Yeah,
That's some bitch.
So good.
Wait, no, that wasn't the Fallout game. That was something else.
Board
Yeah.
Because he played Mardu in the
It
Fallout.
was a, don't swing at me or I'll get 21 guys. And you're like,
Yeah,
I don't
fucking.
believe
No, you won't, you fuck.
Yeah, don't swing at me. Fuck you. Oh shit, 21 tokens.
So many good things.
After
that
he
this
tried to
Starcraft
cast
could
like a
do.
fucking Gary clone for like 74.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ugh,
Oh, wait.
that was a game.
that's a solid
That
game.
was a game.
3,
I remember.
4, 5,
I
6,
remember.
7, 8.
I remember it like it was
10,
yesterday. And
11.
not
I'm going to choose green. I'm going to get
episode releases
11
ago.
Saberlings. I'm going to gain 11 life.
Yeah, real bad spot for all everyone else right now.
11.
That's all right. Maybe we'll get a second game then.
Hopefully.
I will
T, do you wanna wrap this up
swap
quick?
out That for the actual token. Then second main.
God, you got a hole in the main phase?
Can't do anything with 1 mana, so I am going to clamp Soldier.
Give him the clamps, boss. While you're clamping, I'm going to activate my Tortured Existence. I'm going to discard a Balthor the Defiled to bring back Loran.
Aster. I'm going to gain my 11.
Okay.
Fucking.
Now that he's out of heroic interventions, board wipe like you fucking need it.
Right, I will draw for the turn. Oh, where were you 2 hours ago?
Playing for like an hour.
I was gonna say in your bag on the way here.
No. Where were you?
Alright, I'm going to pay 3 mana.
Oh god, that
I will
episode's
cast
so
Delny.
good. How many times has that fuckface been cast?
Then I
That
will
dirty
pay,
fucking Delny.
I'll cast Loran.
The Delny bus is coming. The Delny bus is coming.
Alright.
I will target the Skull Clamp and the Sylvan Library with my Loran triggers.
Checks out.
We did it, guys.
Oh god, finally, as we're all just gaping
Play
and
some
bleeding.
Fair magic.
I will equip the Basilisk Collar.
Quick, he's only got 47 untapped Saproling.
47.
Hi, Kiba!
1,
Teach,
2,
incoming.
6,
3 commander
7, 8,
damage.
9, 10, 11.
With Skulk! Good thing you got all those 1/1s. Can still block.
Block with Soldier.
Paying for the trigger?
Yes, paying for the trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing in the Chwinga. It will swing at Nelson. You're next up in life.
Sure. For how much?
Bringing Loran back to my hand.
You
And anything
had
else?
that, and you had that.
Just-
Did this come up? Or was it just the 2 creatures?
Just 2,
And then he bounced
3.
1.
Yep. So
That,
3.
but the
What's the
Three- you
Chwinga
got 3
hitting me
triggers.
for?
Oh, yes, yes,
That's
yes.
fine, okay.
Yeah, what's the Chwinga hitting me for?
2.
Alright, 33.
Do I have to copy it? It does trigger an additional time.
Is it up to?
This is a main effect, so I will
Alright.
just do the 1.
There you go.
Then I will activate my Rugged Prairie for 2 white. Soltari Visionary!
It's not a board wipe.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Fast turn.
Teach gains in life.
It's cool art though.
Teach is at 41.
Yep.
Alright, untap,
Oh, how
upkeep,
the turntables.
draw.
I don't like it.
Sungrass Prairie will be my land for the turn. What are all the lands I have to pay for? You just tap for 2. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So do 9. 10, 11, 12 total. Alright.
What you got, Home Slice?
I fucking don't know. Let's see here. We are going to. So I got blue and blue. let's do. No, that doesn't match. Let's just do this. Okay, so I'm going to tap the Path of Ancestry in the breeding pool. One for blue, one for green. Doesn't matter because this does not share an identity with my commander. Or creature type, I should say. I'm going to evoke Wave Sifter. When it enters the battlefield, investigate twice, so I'll get 2 more clues. Then I'm going to pay...
Ooh, this hat smells like the cigar lounge. Yep.
I'm gonna activate the signet with my reliquary
It's
tower.
only like reservation I'd
white,
have
blue,
to the cigar lounge. It's just I'd have to burn
blue.
every piece of
It
clothing.
smelled so good in there,
So
and I
that's
hate cigarette
3.
smoke, but something about that place was
It's still so
4,
good.
5,
It is pungent.
Yeah.
6, 7, and I'm gonna cast with Ward 2.
I
At the beginning of each combat, other clues I control become 6/6 plant creatures in addition to their other types until end of turn.
Yeah.
I can pay 2 to sack it and draw a card.
That's a
It is,
very-
it is a cool card.
It's a clue card.
It's a real clue card.
real cool.
Real cool.
Tentacruel. Why isn't it Tentacruel?
Real piece of work. Love that scene in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to move to my end step, or I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
I'm not going to attack. Second main, move to end step, go show.
Okay. Before the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 3 and Mask with Nexus to create a assassin.
I love
Chief,
Reflections
gain
of Yara too. I didn't even realize you played that before. I was snoozing.
did.
Love that card,
The
by the
thing
way.
you evoked, was that a creature?
It is an
Yes.
elemental. Yeah, it's a creature.
Yeah, no, I thought that as well.
Should have swung at him for 30. Make him either lose 6 creatures or 30 life. Untap a creature.
Hold on, are you tapped out?
Yep.
You are. Okay.
Are we going back to you?
No. Just
Okay.
continue your turn.
Okay.
I just didn't know what you had
No, that's
going
fine.
Just pondering.
I'm going to help the table. I don't have a board wipe. I have the opposite of a board wipe. It's called my land for the turn.
God, you're
Same?
gonna double everything.
No. Patriarch's Bidding. Each player chooses a creature type. Each player returns all creatures of the chosen type from their graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to choose assassins. All creatures in my graveyard are assassins.
Well, there's only one creature type I have more than one of, so it will be spirits. I will be bringing back the Ethereal Investigator and the
Do they enter
Seaborn
tapped,
Muse.
untapped?
They enter the battlefield.
Okay. I will choose clerics.
So this will investigate X times, where X is the number of opponents I control.
What'd
I will
you
get
get?
3 more clues.
A mom.
I'm gonna pick human.
Okay. Sakashima's protege is going to enter as a copy of the Avon Heartstab, or no, as the Vampire Nighthawk.
Curse.
Nope.
No, because they enter at the same time. They don't see each other.
You have to
Shit.
enter the battlefield with something that's already there.
Take Delny.
Do you want a 6/6
I
ward
can't
2?
because it's permanent that entered the battlefield this turn.
Oh,
So, and it's a May effect. So it'll just be a 3/1 assassin.
with Cascade.
It's only
He
when you
didn't
cast it.
He didn't cast it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
yep,
put
yep.
back.
I forgot.
Okay.
2.
1.
Do you have any triggers for yourself? Because you will resolve.
I already
triggers
did.
first.
I already did. I got my
Triggers to
clues.
resolve?
No.
I have triggers. I had 2 creatures. You had 2.
I had 1.
You had 1. It's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
9.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Eternal Witness is going to return a heroic intervention to my hand.
In response to you
Target.
targeting your heroic intervention, I mean, this is probably, I don't know,
No.
whatever. I'm gonna tap the plans to activate the Sky Cloud Expanse, and I'm gonna Pongify your commander. He's got enough mana to recast it, but let's try to get it out of there, I guess. And then let's see if I'm not using the 8th token that comes with this deck.
I get a monkey.
Monkey.
Okay. I must be using it somewhere. I don't have one.
I got you.
Nice, thank you. Oh shit, look at that. Didn't need to use the old silver bullet bottle cap. I have a Phyrexian germ token here. Well.
Okay. I will unfortunately recast my.
Sorry. So I still have one floating. I'm gonna use that to. Oh wait, no, I can.
You know, like from
No, I can do this anytime I want, can't I?
Sack a trip. Oh, Booyah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use the last floating mana to activate the Sungrass Prairie. I'll pay 2 or pay 2 to sacrifice a clue. I'm going to draw a card. It is not the first. Oh, it is the first card I draw. Oh, it's draw steps though, so I will draw 2 from that. Sorry.
You got that.
Yep, I got there finally. That's it for me. Sorry.
Okay.
As you were.
As I said, I'm going to unfortunately cast my commander. I say unfortunately because Reflections of Lejara's copy effect is not a May effect, so I get a token copy that will die
That
to
then goes
legendary
away.
rule, but you'll still see it for the purposes of the ETB and bullshittery. So that's my board.
Heroic Intervention in my hand.
Okay, go.
Because what you didn't stop me from doing that.
I didn't
I
do
forgot.
shit.
I was referring back to Nelson.
On Tej's untap step, I will untap all permanents I can bring.
All right. Upkeep. Nothing. Draw. Draw 1 card like an ass.
What a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, it really sucks to be you, huh?
More ways than you can count, my friend. More ways than you can count. I will play a land for turn. Why not? It is my right. I'm a magic player. I'll play Wooded Bastion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I do have a flying Death Toucher.
14. Do we flying?
Do I? Yes. I have 1 flyer.
I have a couple of flyers. Oh, I guess.
So.
Oh, I know what I was.
2,
I got
3,
confused on
4.
before. Equip is a sorcery speed.
6,
Ah.
7, 8.
No, I was like, it's 2 to sack it, and this is 2 to equip, and I broke my own brain there for a second.
10.
Oh.
Like I saw the 2 and was like, wait, can I do this? Oh yeah, duh.
No, because you're in combat.
Well, I can sack this. I mean, I can't.
Oh.
I can't do this, but I can do this. Which
I
is
thought
what
you meant when
wanted
they
to do.
become 6/6s.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna cast Rith. I will get I'm going to activate my Flamekin Village, giving Rith haste until end of turn.
overrun.
I'm going to move to combat,
Okay.
and simply because he has no flyers, I will attack Chris. 6 flying.
Sorry, guys. I used to be much stronger.
Then I will cast a Goblin Bombardment, and I will sacrifice 8 billion tokens.
I will choose green.
You run Elishnorn in that deck, Chris?
1, 2, 3.
It'd be real cool if you did.
I think my commander is the only creature in the deck that does not have power 2 or less.
I kind of forgot that's her whole shtick.
Yeah.
I have
so many
awesome
outs
in this deck.
I don't play your color.
24. I'm going to get 24 saplings, gain 24 life.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Silly kitties.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like, you're goddamn right!
24.
Yeah. Shut up, Thor.
Come on, deck.
It'll
It'll be so funny. It'll be so funny. Please do it. Do the thing.
For that.
Do the fucking thing.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That doesn't work at all.
8.
Find it to give it back to.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I will move to discard. I will discard.
This guy. Have discard down to hand size.
Wooded Foothills.
Fucking noob.
Go, Chris.
Alright, deck. I don't like you and you don't like me.
I will give you
But we gotta work together.
probably $6 at this point. If you can board wipe and take Tej's shit out.
Probably $6. Did you get there?
He's still got the heroic intervention though. That's the thing. So you gotta either make him sacrifice everything or do it twice. You want that $6 though, right? I'm sorry. That probably.
Can't you
$6.
give them all? Can't you give them all negative X X
State-based,
though?
yeah,
Right,
state-based
state based.
would
They
get 'em.
died of state based. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he'd have.
Yeah,
I would, but
I got fucking.
this is alchemy, right? Can't you conjure something up or whatever the fuck they do on Arena nowadays?
What do you have for enchantments?
Why
Is there anything?
Conjure up a
Enchantments,
card.
Why do they
Focus
even
bar.
call it magic if they've changed so
No shit, if it's
fucking
not
much
even the
of it?
same game.
That was my only enchantment.
Here, have access to a secondary spell book.
If I activate the tortured existence, I have to return something, huh? Choose and discard a creature card.
Yep,
return
because
target
that's
creature. Yep.
resolution, not cost.
Well, discarding is a cost.
Well, that's what.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was after the colon.
No. Choose and discard a card. Colon.
Ah, okay. That's a comma. From here, it looked like a.
Can I activate it without returning something to my hand?
Nope, you have to have a target.
No, don't
The
target.
cartographer, man.
Yeah.
If you get something good in there and then just swap it back again. It costs what, 2 mana? No, 1 mana. One black mana, right?
A blick.
A black. 1 skull.
Just want to draw.
1 skull,
card
1 creature.
Where's your line?
In my hand, but I can't activate it this turn
Why?
because it would
Summoning
have
sickness.
summoning sickness.
Oh, you mean to draw cards? I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. I thought you meant to blow something up, and I'm like, what?
Don't want to do this.
I was gonna say that's an ETB, but it's not that anymore. That's an E trigger. Huh. Because now things enter.
TV.
That's good.
Teach.
Yeah.
Two shadow.
Can't block Shadow.
Pop
Fuck
your Utopia
yeah!
Sprawl.
Pop in Utopia Sprawl.
Take that, 81 life.
Gordon.
Gone to 79. What's that feel like?
Yeah, how do you
Yeah.
live with only 79
You
life?
fucking peasant.
Wow.
You fucking guy.
I thought we were friends.
Actually-
Friends speak to each other.
Friends don't let friends get to 79
You're lording
life
up in the manor,
and
buddy.
have how many tokens on the field?
14.
Probably 79 as well.
Help,
Do it
help, I'm being
twice.
oppressed.
Pass turn.
Oh.
Nelson, swing at him with all your fucking clues.
Yeah, if they had
It just.
like trample or something dope. Doesn't even pay to. Yeah, I need the bodies, so I guess I won't. Okay, I will draw for turn.
Well,
Um,
untap everything so you can swing with no downside.
that is true.
And then have the not bodies still there for you.
Um,
Because
all
they're
right.
only creatures during your turn.
I'm gonna tap the Selesnya Sanctuary for 2. And I'm gonna cast mine own Sylvan Library.
Gross.
I'm going to pay 2, or I'm going to tap my Soul Ring for 2, I should say. I'm going to equip the Nettle Cyst to my Ethereal Investigator.
I thought it hard enough and he did it.
I'm going to use my Reliquary Tower to activate my Sungrass Prairie, and I will cast a Talisman of Progress. I'm going to tap 2 planes, and I'm going to cast a Talisman of Unity. At least we're getting that Ethereal Investigator bigger. He's bigger. Do you have more flyers on the board?
No
or no?
flying, no reach.
Can I get it to 79?
Giggity.
I just want to look at my.
All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a 19, 20.
1920 flying.
Yep. What's your untapped land?
It's a reflecting pool.
Okay.
It taps for white.
So that could be a
Reflect
path.
means-
back at you.
Could be a path to exile.
Another
It's not a path to exile. It could be a source of plowshares. You want 20 life?
You already sourced something.
I
No,
passed.
Oh, you
Yeah.
passed it.
He has Chris's.
20 life would be good.
Yeah, you'd be sitting pretty.
Then you beat out that.
Oh shit, I should have one more token, but whatever, that's fine. I missed it. I forget that this, when you draw a second card, triggers too. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing at Tej with a 1920 in the air, and 7 6/6s on the ground.
Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll block your... Oh, 7 of them?
7 6 6s.
7. And then I'll take the 19.
Got him down to 60, boys.
Gross.
Oofda. Fucking doofda. Alright. I will pass the turn to Chanel and have a prayer.
Okay.
A hope and a prayer.
Untap.
Hey, me too.
Anything upkeep? Nothing upkeep. Draw. Oh yeah, that thing. Teach still no flyers, you say?
Still no untapped flyers.
Still no untapped flyers, you say? Okay. I will go to combat. Firm. We're gonna send just 2 for a total of 3 damage.
No commander damage?
No commander damage. My commander itself doesn't have flying.
Alright.
I get the
Is it just have Death Touch or Lifelink too? Just Death Touch, right? Yeah.
this
just
one
Death Touch.
has.
Oh, that one has both, yeah.
This one doesn't have Death Touch until I get a different.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mana value in my yard.
Didn't you already have it, or did your graveyard get reset?
My graveyard got.
Oh, because
swapped
you,
when I
you Patriarch bidding.
bid babbing.
Bitty bitty bop.
Patriarchs mid-maxing.
Okay.
What is Sakashima's imposter?
Nothing. It's a 3/1.
It's a Sakashima's.
It is what it is. There was no, because he brought it back from the graveyard when everything entered,
Yeah.
and it has to enter as a copy of something that entered this turn.
May.
Or May. Sorry, that's
May.
why it wasn't a land.
It's gonna be May.
It's gotta be.
The abilities May. Kind of proud of myself for that one. Then we will tap a swamp for a black. We will bounce it to our hand for a Demir Aqueduct. Nelson, doing this for you.
Attaboy. Look at that. Bounce lands. Woo
Yep. And then 2 more for a Midnight Assassin, which will get a token copy because of Reflections
That's
of
an Aetherborn one?
Jara. No, it's a Vampire Assassin. It's a 1/3 flying.
I'm thinking Midnight
I'm sorry,
Entourage.
1/2 flying Entourage. So I get 2 of those, and because of the Path of Ancestry, I get to scry. We're gonna put that swamp at the bottom of my library because I don't need that swamp. I need a different swamp if I'm gonna survive. Yeah, go ahead, teach.
Untap. Draw 1. Like a chump.
I mean, I've never been happier.
And after turn, we have force. We'll go. 1.
Either kill us or die. What's the polite way of saying that?
3, 4,
Get fucked or don't.
5. 6. I will cast Sun Titan. Sun Titan enters the battlefield or attacks. I can return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to bring back that Skull Clan.
We did it, boys. We got Skull Clan back. I'm on Teja's team now, so I can win.
I'm going to gain a life.
This is a 4-player totem game, right?
If you don't win this turn, I'm going to be very disappointed, Paige.
With what I have, I can't win.
That gives me a chance.
I'm going to clamp my witness. Draw 2. Yeah.
That was weird.
The thing that makes all of your clues into monsters is a creature.
It is a creature.
Artifact, creature,
With
clue
ward-
plant
with ward, too.
unwalked.
Artifact, you say?
Get him, Nelson.
Can I see it?
No. You can just remember what it does. Like the rest of us.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna count your pile.
Back in the pile.
Gotta be almost 50 things.
Oh, at least, yeah.
42.
Oh, damn. Wow, I would
You're
have guessed
10
closer to
cards
60.
shy of a legal poker deck. You're out.
Nice try.
Nice try, asshole.
He has more tokens than you have permanents.
I'm just counting my deck again.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move to combat. I can't do that. Okay. I'm. Oh, but not.
Chris, I really wish you were a flyer. So he would stop just hitting you. What he's
Oh, this
doing
time
to you
this
is-
time I counted 100. I know, I had a flyer and he pathed it. A 2-2 and he pathed it.
What he's doing to you isn't right.
It's okay. The next time will be the last time because I'm at 18 commander damage. So it's cool.
Then he's eliminated before your ability triggers, right?
No. Right. I honestly forgot you were at 18 commander.
These
In
are
that case,
both 2/1 flying Death Touchers. Because this is a
you
copy
have
from
other things.
Reflections.
So no, I think the safest bet.
He's to make Chris sad.
Well, he's really giving him the puppy dog eyes right now.
Because I didn't cast that last turn to get the game over.
You had that in your hand?
Yes.
Aw.
I didn't want the game to take another hour and a half.
Move to combat. Chris.
You fucker.
Unfortunately.
Yep, I'm dead.
Cast your thing.
No, I can't.
What was your thing?
You know, living death in his
Living
head.
death in my hand.
Ooh. That would have fucked me.
And him.
And him.
Green.
Okay, real good. You're welcome, Teach. Today, your whipping boy will be played by Chris Kahn.
43, 44, 45. Is that the only green thing you have? 46. 46 saplings, 46 life.
Jesus fucking Christ. He's at 108. Or 104.
He's at more than I can do right now with Assassins.
What did you say I was?
You had 58,
104,
right?
108?
Yeah, so you're at 104. Because you're at 58. I did the math wrong, right? Or at the
I
first
hit a
time.
button and then lost track.
I
of
did
where
the
was
math
counting.
wrong at first, is what I meant. You're at 104.
I did the math wrong, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Please
5,
concur.
6, 7, 8. Move to discard. I will discard Hammer Balance. What else?
Come on, Nelson.
Alright.
God, so many outs in this
Untap.
deck. That would have just one-shot Teach at this
Upkeep.
point. God damn it.
Draw 2 from library. So if you would draw a card step, except the first one you draw on each of your draw steps. So 2 from library. I will draw. For the first one, I will draw 3, right? And then the second one, I will draw 3,
Oh, for
and
the
then I'll
Sylvan
draw.
Library
Yeah,
and Teferis?
and then I will
Yeah.
draw for my turn. Will be 1. So the library, I can pay 4 life or return or return 2 cards to the top of my library.
You've looked so deep. You should have fucking answers.
Ooh, that's actually helpful. So what's that?
Here, don't forget this.
Yep. So gets me a spirit. I'm gonna put 2 cards back. I'm not gonna pay life from the library right now. Put 2 cards back. I get a spirit because I drew a Bort load from
105.
the Ethereal Investigator.
Each of each one loses 1 life for each creature they control.
Nice.
That would have fucking got him. It's the ultimate fuck you.
Go wide, huh, asshole?
You have how many tokens? Get fucked.
I'm gonna pay 2 white and 2. And I'm going to cast Merchant of Truth. It's a 2/5 flyer. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, I investigate, and clues I control have exalted.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's if they attack alone.
Yeah, but still. Oops, this isn't.
You have no clues with trample.
Not yet.
Oh, that's a thing?
I don't have a clue. Oh, there's probably something in here that does it. But I'm bugging it.
Artifacts, creatures you control have Gruul War. Oh, you don't have red.
Uh,
I think
green.
Gruul Warplow does it.
Green and 2 colorless, and I will be casting Ulvenwald Mysteries. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, I investigate. And whenever I sacrifice a clue, I get a 1/1 human soldier creature token. One, two, three, 4.
You have so many tokens I can't swing through. What? Why are you like this? Who decided this was a good thing for you to do?
So 2, 4. Okay. 2, 4. 6. Alright, I'm gonna cast Essex Fractal Bloom. Probably should have sequenced this a little bit differently.
Ooh.
Oh no, the spirit though was from a drawing card, so it wouldn't matter. Alright, so it's a 4/4 flyer. The first time I would create 1 or more tokens during each of my turns, I may instead choose a creature other than Essex and create that many tokens that are copies of that creature. Alright, teach any untapped flyers.
Nope.
7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Is it artifacts and enchantments?
17, 18, 19. So it's a 21, 22.
It's not even a quarter of his fucking life.
Nope. I'm gonna swing at you for
Get him!
21 in the air.
Take it.
Doesn't even care to pretend to block.
Yep.
Not even look at my hand for responses.
Alright, I'll move my end step. And pass turn shot.
Alright. Before the end of Nelson's turn, I'm gonna give Teach some life back. Maskwood Nexus, I'm gonna create another.
Oh wait, no, I saw clues, that's right. It's not creatures, it's clues.
I'm gonna create another 2/2 assassin,
87.
and then I'm gonna sacrifice the
Thanks,
Burnished
Dad.
Heart to thin out the deck a little bit, grabbing 2 basic lands, putting them on the battlefield tapped. We'll grab a swamp and an island for symmetry. Fucking. I have to have at least an board wipe in here. Actually, I know exactly which card I would love to draw. So if you could give that to me.
Trying.
Okay. Untap.
I too.
Because I have that thing where I choose a creature, that one card from call time. I choose a creature type, and then everything not of the creature type gets -3/-3. That'd fuck me up.
Yep, that'd get me real good
Untap,
too.
upkeep, draw. That's not it. Land return, swamp. The Burnished Heart is a new mana value in my graveyard, which will make the Aven Heart Stabber bigger. Teach, no untapped flyers, no reachers.
No untapped flyers, no reachers.
Okay, so we're gonna swing for Dust Fences, and we're gonna send a 3/3, a 2/3, and 2 1/2s at you. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And I get the top 4 cards of your library.
Yep.
as creatures. Yeah.
I really need the cards in that library.
Oh, I'm glad you don't have these.
I don't like you. I don't like hearing you say that.
All of these are just perfect that you don't have them. I have never been happier to have your cards. So, my mysterious creature pile is thusly. Do I even have anything else worth doing? Nope. Go ahead.
What's that? Draw. Alright.
Able to basically flash this stuff in. That was pretty fun. Thank you for running some of this stuff.
I'm gonna clear the Saproling. Draw 2.
Nelson, do you think you can get them?
I have no idea.
Because, like, one of these cards I can't benefit from, but it's really important that he couldn't. Also, just board wipe again minus his stuff.
Nelson has a flyer. You do not have a flyer untapped.
Not okay. For currently untapped creatures, nothing
Excuse me.
face up has flying right now.
Something in your hand.
Or flip down. Because those are not currently tapped.
That's a good point too, actually.
Yes.
Why am I giving you fucking pointers?
Oh,
Oh, cray!
fucking
Oh, look.
got him.
I'm going to cast Cryptolith Rite.
For infinite mana.
Do you need more mana?
Not infinite mana, but I can tap a Saproling to equip it to draw 2 cards.
One of infinite sapperlings.
Yeah, you can
So
draw
it's
the rest of your
finite.
deck.
Draw 2.
You have more sapperlings than you have.
Wait a minute. I'm way overthinking this, aren't I?
Yup, probably.
Absolutely. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I have this triumph of the hordes here and 1,000
sapling.
sapperlings. Silly me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Told you, he's
5,
got a
6,
fucking
7,
goblin
8, 9,
bombardment in his
70.
hand.
Close. I can't close out the game if I'm not stopped.
You can or cannot?
I cannot. I
Okay.
can. I'm going to attempt to end the game.
Okay, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Outpost Siege, choosing dragons. Whenever a creature I control leaves the battlefield, Outpost Siege deals 1 damage to target creature or player.
Oh, I see. Get to clamping.
Yeah.
Alright. So.
Shit.
That is going to give me a monk token.
So, in response to you casting that.
Still got monk.
Yep, I know. I'm going to pay 2. Sacrifice a clue. Draw 2 because of Teferi's Ageless
I think
Insight.
I know what I want to put in this deck.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 more and draw 2 more. So far, not looking good for our hero.
I'm your hero.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Pay 2 more. Actually,
You just need a
I don't want to do
disenchant.
that because I might need colored manners. So I'm gonna pay these 2 first. Might need access to colors depending on what I get here.
What are you muttering?
Draw 2 more. I might need access to colors depending on how deep I have to dig here. That's not gonna help. Oh, and this goes down to 5. Oofta doofta. can't remember, so I sacrificed 2 clues. Well, not non-token creatures, so I don't think anything. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, create a 1/1 white human. So I get 2 human soldiers. Does anything happen?
Fucking.
When creatures enter the battlefield, I don't think so. I have no way to sacrifice the creatures right now.
Sorry, what did you just do here?
When I sacrifice, which one is generating me soldiers? I'm sorry, I can't remember now. One of these is getting me knights.
Okay.
What is it?
In response to that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Uvenwald Mysteries.
In response to that.
Whenever I sack a clue, I get a 1/1 human.
I'm going to turn Soul Warden face up. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, I gain a life.
So then you can do it in response to the first one, and
Yes.
it triggered 2 separate
So I'll
times.
get
So,
2
yeah,
life
you
there.
get 2.
That's
Yeah.
my soul word.
Nope, it's mine now.
Come back, baby. I didn't mean it.
All right.
What's this other thing that I'm going to do?
Tap 2. Sacrifice another clue. Going down to 4
Oh,
clues.
goddamn, should have done that first.
Schnell, I get another knight. You get another life off of Soul
Shall I
Warden.
teach?
Yeah. Do I have to make the noise? I don't like the noise.
Get to it. So at this point, that's also not going to matter. I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to pay 2. Sacrifice this to draw a card, which will draw me a second one off the...
Is this all in response to
This
the
is all
Outpost Siege?
land.
Yes.
I'm trying to find some
I know.
sort of answer to get rid of the siege.
I don't think I have any instant speed enchantment removal in this deck, but maybe I can stumble into a counterspell?
All right, 2 more. Sacrifice another clue. Get another soldier. You guys gain a life.
Another life. In response to that, I'm going to flip up Rite of Harmony. Casting it whenever a creature or enchantment enters the battlefild under my control this turn, I draw a card. And then maintaining priority, I'm going to make another generic assassin. So Tej and I will gain a life. I will draw a card. Ah, neat. Doesn't help. Okay, continue. Sorry.
All right, this might be it for our hero.
I'm the hero.
Sacrifice a clue, going down to 2. Creating another knight. Going to 5.
42.
87.
Nope, whiffed.
How many creatures do you have?
Well, I could try. I guess I can crack a treasure. Maybe there's a free spell.
3, 4, 5,
I'm going to crack the treasure.
plus.
Sacking another clue, going down to 1 clues. Drawing 2. Yeah, no, I got nothing. So I have nothing that can.
Okay. He's still counting.
6, 7, 88, 89, 95.
Oh, that's more than enough then.
I didn't gain you enough life to get out of that.
Nope.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
All these tokens could have been something
This
else.
the first token that I created, the first knight, could have been a copy of this, which would have gotten me more clues. I would have ran out of mana though. I'm out of mana, so even if I still have clues.
Tej wins?
Well, because it would have got, or I could have got a copy. I couldn't have stopped the, because there's nothing that enters the battlefield and blows up an enchantment, is there? Because Chris is out of the game.
Not in your decks.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Yep. Okay.
This game started out just a little bit rough for me. I kept an opening hand with a Sylvan Library in it, which is always a good opening hand in my book. I don't mind paying life to draw cards, specifically in Rith, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 effects now that will gain me life whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control. Since we're talking about that right now, the new card I put into the deck is Case of the Uneaten Feast. I like these case cards. The first ability is whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. At first I was on the fence about that. My Soul Warden, my Soul's Attendant, my whatever the green one is, those trigger each time any creature enters the battlefield under anybody's control. This one only triggers under my control, but it's only 1 mana. And it has the potential, I can, if I solve the case, I can sacrifice it and give creature cards in my graveyard the ability to be cast from my graveyard until end of turn. So if something goes to my graveyard, I can sacrifice the case and just get it back. So it seems worth it, which is why it's in the deck. I didn't see it tonight. I didn't see like half my deck because Chanel kept taking cards away from me, rightfully so. And it was so cool watching that Assassin deck hum. That is a deck that holds a special spot in my heart. I love effects that take cards from other players. I have a Silumgar deck that does exactly that. And seeing Chanel, I know he likes that archetype too, and seeing him find a new one in the new set and build a deck around it and upgrade it a little bit. That Sakashima's Protege is super good include. And the fact that Chris helped it along by playing his Delny, I thought Chanel was going to run away with this game right from the bat. But I made a few misplays early in the game. 3 by my count. There's probably more, but 3 were the ones where I was just frustrated with myself. Not to the point where I was tilting, but just to the point where it was in the back of my mind what an embarrassing Magic player I can be at times. But then Rith started to come back around. As soon as I was able to connect and start making the Saproling tokens, I knew that was going to be the way I needed to close out the game. I lost my Sylvan Library, I lost my Skull Clamp, but I had Sun Titan in my hand, and I was waiting for the opportune time to play it. I was going to get those draw engines back. And then, luckily, I clamped myself into a Cryptolith Rite, which allowed me to tap my Saproling tokens, any creature I suppose, but tap them for mana. I had a shit ton at that point. I already lost count. It's been so long since this game ended that I don't remember how many I had, but it was a lot. And I also had that Outpost Siege in my hand, and it took me one activation of the Skull Clamp to put the 2 dots together. So luckily I wasn't sitting there just trying to draw cards to find myself a win condition. It clicked in my head, oh, I've got one right here. And that's how I closed out the game. With the Outpost Siege, anytime a creature I control died, I can do 1 damage to an opponent. And with the Cryptolith Rite, I can tap a Saproling for mana, use that mana to clamp the thing I just tapped, and just draw 2 cards. Oh shit. We should have played that out. I might have decked myself.
Decked yourself.
Oh, we should have played that out. I didn't. None of us thought of that, but it's quite possible that I might have decked myself out before I could have killed anybody. But that being said, I do know that I don't actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think it mattered because I still had Goblin Bombardment in my deck somewhere, so I still would have had a sack outlet. Kind of a misplay, but not really. But there you go, it happens. We get to a certain point in the game where all our brains just shut off and we want it to end for one reason or another. We want to play a new game or annoyed with the game we're having. We just want to see how the game is going to end. Yeah, so that's ended up what happened. Anyway, Alesha, that was a super cool deck. Alesha has been a card that I wanted to build around very early on in my EDH career before I was playing nothing but dragons. So I'm glad that Chris threw together a deck. And Delny is a super good card in that deck. So Chris is a very good deck builder, so I can't wait to see Alesha and see more screen time. I want to see more of what that can do. And that Clue Precon is a super cool precon. We're taking a mechanic that exists, and we're just going to amp the shit out of it to make it a viable mechanic. And we're doing to clues what we did with treasures, just making them useful at all stages. So from what I saw, we can turn them into creatures. Every single combat, that creature's a cool card. I was going to pop it at some point before I realized I didn't have to anymore. But I like we get these stupid tokens, these treasures, these foods, these clues, and we just find if we're going to create them left and right in every single set, let's do something with them. That's not just aristocrat-y bullshit. So this Clue Precon, I think, is a really cool addition to the mechanic, and I can't wait to see what else Nelson can do with those Clue tokens. to make them a lot more of a threat than they already are, because what he was doing with those clues was already super cool, and I know that if he takes the time to tune that deck more than he already has, it's going to become just a beast, and that's the kind of deck that I want to see and play against. Overall, this is a very fun game. Frustrating for me at times, but that's just due to my own incompetence. I loved every single deck we played. This game was back and forth through all of us, I believe. In the end, Rith did fly away with it, but this is a very fun game.
Tonight was my first time running my Alesha deck, and I was pleasantly surprised with how it went. A lot of the synergies that I had in mind going into it presented themselves, and they functioned rather well. The biggest knock I had tonight was I didn't draw a lot of cards, and one part of the deck that I didn't really see was the milling and the discarding. I have quite a few ways in the deck to start filling my graveyard and kind of making that just like a kind of a toolbox for Alesha to pull out whatever I need in a given moment, and that aspect just did not materialize. I thought that maybe I had done something wrong in deck construction, but after I was eliminated, I went back through and counted. I have 14 ways to draw cards, I have 4 ways to play things off the top of my library, and I have 6 means of repeatable mill in the deck. It was just dumb luck that I didn't see any of that. So while I had a few things that were on camera and, were kind of getting looped into and out of play, I just didn't see enough of that creature suite that I had built. But I think I'm going to run this one back before I make any tweaks to it. There are some very good creatures in there that just didn't get screen time, and they'll surprise the other guys in the pod. That being said, Rith is a known quantity at this point. We were right to hate on Tej as soon as he started to gain traction, and Rith, it just doesn't always matter. That deck is really, really... it can almost feel insurmountable when it starts to roll. No matter how fast you dig into his life total, he can recoup it. No matter how fast you clear his board, it comes back. Those Saproling tokens are just a nuisance. Tej, he went from being Mr. Chaos Warp to Mr. Heroic Intervention. He always has it in hand. That's a problem when you're trying to clear how wide that deck goes. Nelson's Clue Precon, I can only just repeat what Tej had said. It's a great precon. They're doing fantastic things with them. I've always wanted to build a Clue deck, and I don't have to anymore because I see one, and it's a lot of fun. To echo what Tej had said, I really thought that Schnell was going to run away with this one early. The rate at which he was stealing cards off of my deck, or when he got 4 in one swoop, that started sending off warning bells in my head. That stuff was going to get out of hand real fast. And not only is he building his board, he's removing tools from my deck, and can't have that. That's not a good time. It's a bad eat environment. But it was a good game. Everybody seemed to kind of do their thing. Nelson's thing was, hitting him for 20 when he was at such a crazy life total, but just the ability to do that is scary in and of itself. That being said, Alesha will be back sooner rather than later, though. I think it was just kind of a bad night, and in the future, I'm sure I'll see much more of that deck.
So I brought back Morska tonight, whose name I now recall, and I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly with this deck to tweak it, since I had only played it once before, and I wasn't really sure what to do. It was a very, very, very small sample size. I put in some... I upgraded the deck a bit. There's like a breeding pool, some upgraded lands. I did add a negate and a counterspell for a little bit more counter magic. The Sylvan Library, because it synergizes really, really well with Teferi's Ageless Insight and lets me see a lot more cards. And since I'm drawing all of those cards, technically, it is a way to trigger Talron's kissing cousin, whose name I can't remember right now, because she cares if I draw a 5th card in a turn. And then it also, synthesizes with cards that are like, hey, when you draw your 2nd card this turn, do that. So I liked the way that they worked together tonight. I was glad that my enchantments were not the target of other people's ire, so that they could stick around on the board and do some things for me. I don't know. I think that I'm a little bit too. I need to focus on one thing. There's I believe 3 different types of counter spells in the deck, and then there's the one mass board wipe, and that's it. And then there's a Pongify, a rapid hybridization, and I think that might be it for spot removal. And there was really no direct enchantment removal, so I really need to go through and I think make a few more cuts, and then decide a lane. Do I want to have more removal and specific removal, or do I want more counter magic just to not even let it get on the board? Probably going to be more specific removal rather than counter magic, because this deck doesn't feel like it plays like a counter magic deck. I don't think I want it to be a counter magic deck, but I do need to have answers for certain things. And because this deck is Bant, I've got all of the options available in white, the options available in green, and then there's some blue stuff that will bounce things back to hands and things like that. So there's no shortage of options. I'm not running a Rakdos colored deck, so a lot of good things. I saw a lot of things that gave me a lot of good takeaways, really, to sit and think about what I want to do with this deck. I don't know exactly which way I'm going, but I think it's going to be more along the lines of removal rather than counter magic. I like the deck a lot. I think there's some really cool synergies in there. Being able to get the Academy Manufactor on board and kind of go wide with some tokens there was very helpful. There's a few white enchantments in there that I'd like to see some more of. I did see the Angel that gives my clues Exalted. There's another one that there's a few enchantments I believe that buff them in other ways. So I definitely need to play the deck more to get a better feel for it. It's a lot of fun. This thing is pretty fresh out of the box. Other than tweaking the mana base, the Sylvan Library, the Seedborn Muse, and a Pongify and a rapid hybridization, I didn't make a whole hell of a lot of changes. So that's how synergistic and fun that thing is right out of the box. I really liked the entire set that was released as far as commander decks with the Murders at Karloff Manor. So I bought all of them. I'm looking forward to tweaking Mirko next, and bringing back some of the Fallout decks with tweaks too. Even though those, I guess, I'm going to keep a little bit more in universe. So we'll see what those go like. Rith, after tonight, I'm sitting here wondering whether or not I'd rather Rith was still just an infect deck, because I don't know what hurts less. Just getting crushed out of the game earlier with infect, or what we had tonight. Now, that's not to say I couldn't have had an answer for the casting of the that red enchantment, which I can't remember, the one where you choose Khans or Dragons.
Outpost Siege.
Thank you, Outpost Siege. I could have found one of my counter spells. I tried to dig for it because I had a bunch of clues and ways, mana to tap. I knew I was going to get my permanents untapped the next turn because of the Seedborn Muse. Just didn't dig deep enough to find what I needed. So that Rith deck is super scary. As soon as Schnell unveiled his commander and I knew we were playing against Assassins, I got really scared because that thing, not only can it go really wide, but it can start stealing an absolute boatload of permanents from players. And like Teach said, it's a really cool way to, impact and affect the game. So I like that deck a lot. Chris's Alesha deck, he elaborated deeply on what the deck is supposed to do and what he just didn't have the luck of drawing. Looking through the deck and seeing what's in it, as he was showing it to me while the others were going through their interviews, it's built really well, and it's a deck that I'm looking forward to seeing again because I think there are a ton of different synergies in there. I love the way that he can bounce different things back to his hand. I mean, being able to bounce Lauren like that and then double up on her triggers is just absolutely filthy. When she's out there, she comes out, she destroys 2 enchantments. If he untaps with her, then he can draw a card, and give an opponent the card, and then just repeat the cycle, right? And there's a whole bunch of other nasty things he can do in there. There is a card from, I believe, the Invasion block. I can't think of what it's called now. It's a fucking 2/1 flyer. This, completely, I don't know, I can't even think of the word I want for it, right? Inconsequential 2/1 flyer, but if it gets in and it deals combat damage to you, you then take damage equal to the number of artifacts you control. And if he had hit me with that tonight, I would have taken like 2 or 3 shots from that thing and I would have been completely wiped out because my deck is so artifact focused. So there's a lot of really neat stuff in that deck, and I'm really excited to see what it comes back to do. This was a longer game. It was a very swingy game. I believe Teach had said, it felt like at any given time, one of us was, kind of in the lead, as it were, at multiple points. I thought it was evenly matched. I was very surprised that for an out-of-the-box pre-con, I hung around, not super modified, was able to hang around as long as I did. But again, I don't think I was ever really a massive threat, at least until the late game when I could kind of go wide and get some counters on some stuff. But anyway, it was an extremely fun game. I look forward to seeing all of the decks that were brought back, or that were brought tonight, seeing them again, and definitely going to lean a little bit more, I think, into some more targeted removal rather than counter magic for this deck. Maybe a little bit more card draw, like acceleration or cantrips that can just kind of cycle me through my deck a little bit faster, just in case I'm not getting the Ageless Insight or the Sylvan Library. I don't want to run tutors. I should probably qualify that. I have one tutor in the deck. It's a worldly tutor, just in case there's a creature I need to tutor up for anything, but I don't want to add any more to it, is what I'm trying to say. So maybe Brainstorms, Considers, things like that are going to let me kind of cantrip and see some more of my deck to try to dig for some other things that I need. But that's it. I'm looking forward to bringing it back and playing it again.
Etrata, game 2 for her, went way better than I anticipated. I tried to go as wide as I could by just picking on somebody who couldn't block what assassins I did have, and that worked. The downside, what nobody ever knows, is that most of the cards I got from people early on were just basic lands that were 2/2 creatures. So it didn't help me, but Irenicus's Vile Duplication, fantastic card in this deck. I got to double up on my triggers for my assassins, so two copies of my commander hitting for 4 cards off of somebody's deck. Especially late game, I took a lot of stuff from Tej that I was hoping was going to keep him from winning the game. Didn't play out that way, but still not a bad sophomore experience for Etrata. Sakashima's Protege, also a good addition to the deck. Not an assassin, but the ability to either become a copy of something that I need or another copy of an assassin that I got out this turn. Getting a copy of Delny, again, doubling up on my Etrata triggers. Just a great, great addition. So I know some of the shortcomings of the deck. I need a little bit more interaction with my opponent's crap. I need a little bit more board wipe options, which I thought I had the Kaldheim spell, choose a creature type, and then everything that's not that creature type gets -3/-3. That would have board wiped tokens, and I don't see one of those in the list. So I'm probably going to drop the Patriarch's Bidding, I believe it was, the 5 cast spell that everyone gets a creature type back, because that helps my opponents too much. I like that card in Tribal, but yeah, giving everyone basically one card of their choice, usually, unless they're playing a Tribal deck themselves, it still helps them too much for the mana investment, so I'm going to drop that for a board wipe. Beyond that, it kind of just came down to luck of the draw as far as we saw for answers and responses. I had a couple of things that would have one-shotted Tej because of the number of creatures he had. Chris had or at least one thing that he showed me that would have done the same. Nelson just didn't get a counterspell when he had the opportunity. And yeah, it came down to just, we all have pretty solid decks, and for that Clue deck, being an out-of-the-box with just a little bit of tweaking, that thing is fantastic. That it's kind of changing my opinion on Clues, but only in that context because there's so many good cards there. I'm excited to see Chris's Alesha deck in another game just to see what that thing can do as far as like ETB triggers and stuff like that. But yeah, we've all said it. Rith is a powerhouse. We have to treat it as such. As soon as we feel bad for picking on him, that's when he wins. So keep picking on him until he's dead. So to see if we actually learn that lesson in the future, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.
God, that's